To your point, things kind of stabilized for NC State when the quarterback situation got worked
Testing
out.
1 2. Testing 1 2. Alright, let's get a few of the maintenance issues. Not issues. Maintenance. Let's go see what we got here. Not bad. I think that's good right there. And we're going straight on. I got one more thing I need to do. Let's do it like this. Bam. Right there. Let's click this.
ADHD is just so misunderstood. Like, school was just terrible. I failed all my classes.
Get that out of there.
Barely passed, I should say. I feel like I failed all my classes. So using the dumb platform has actually just been such a game changer. The web page came up, I clicked it, and it was like 3 buttons.
What is going on, everybody? Hey, we're in it. It's here, the final game of the season, and what better way to end the final game of the ACC football season than with a rivalry game, and that is none other than State versus North Carolina. Let's take a look at the box, not the box score, but the matchup predictor right here. Not technically, but I wish the matchup predictor would just say, I wish it was the other way around. I wish matchup predictor would think that would give this to State, because usually the matchup predictor is wrong. So as you can see right here, North Carolina 62.4% chance to win this game. That will be over State with 37.6. But hey, we know our team, and we know that this doesn't even matter. Hey, it is a rivalry game, so any team can win this game. But if you are a Carolina fan, then you already know what I'm getting ready to say. Man, it's due. Carolina is due a win. Come on now. The last two games, we couldn't beat the Wolfpack. And that first 2 years ago, that was the most heartbreaking this game. Well, not even heartbreaking. I was just mad. I was mad. I was upset the way we ended that game. We got burnt 2 times. We really had a bad secondary. Secondary may have improved just a little bit, maybe, but we can't have a letdown. We can't have a letdown like that this year, right? Not like that. And then last year, it was upsetting. All right, but hey, we are in Carter Finley Stadium. The Tar Heels, man, should be ready to get some get back today. All right, so number one, thank you guys, those who are going to come in and join me in this game. I'm watching it on the ACC network, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys are watching on that too. I hope you can see it. If you can't see it, for whatever reason, and I can help you with the play-by-play, I will do my best. Hopefully, the graphics here in the middle of my screen will be better, because for some reason I have not been able to get the football field. And maybe it's my fault, but I'll change it and at halftime to see if I can find a way to get the football field in, but maybe it'll show up. All right, so State kicks off to Carolina first, and it will kick us into the end zone. So the Tar Heels, big Drake May coming out, taking on the 25-yard line.
He's competitive. He's got a tremendous arm. He's got ability to create offense. He's dangerous as a runner. There's a lot that he does well, but he is up against
Casas, game time, baby. What's up, Casas? Tar Heel K, Coach. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for your dedication to broadcasting. Hey, I appreciate it. Tar Heel K, I hope you did too, man. Have a good Thanksgiving. All right, they're going to come out running the ball first. State's defense is stout, though. stops in the backfield. May have been a loss. Please, everyone watching podcast, give. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what? As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and check now. Let's check early. Check early to see if oh, how are we gonna do it? Okay. We'll check in a minute. May drops back. Pumps, steps up, picks up a couple of yards, but there's a flag on a play coming in the area of holding. Ah, cool. We got our field. Hey man, only good thing about holding right there is you get to repeat the down. Dang it.
Take a look at this. Drake May, he's going to have a receiver fall here, and then Copenhagen, who I believe is there. He has both guys.
3 likes already. Here we go. 3 likes. Here you go, guys. Hey, thanks for hitting that like button. Drake May drops back. It's 3rd and 9. He throws that. May have been going in the direction of Nesbitt. Oh, excuse me, that's Copenhagen, and that is going to be 3 now for the Tar Heels. Just got to get settled now. Just got to get settled now.
An outbreaking route by Copenhagen. You see the inside release by Tez Walker. That draws the attention of the corner outside Aiden White. You see Tez Walker thinking, hey, maybe throw that one up to
Cover, Tez Walker thinking he was open, may have been open. Once again, I'm sure State has done a great job scouting North Carolina. I hope they don't. Oh, come on, guys. We can't do that now. Oh, he just called the guy in. The ball is punted, and it's going to be caught at the 30. Nice little return, about 7 yards. All right, Carolina. Hey, we can't have any self-inflicted wounds. I said that about 8 times last week to my little basketball team, to our basketball team. Can't have any self-inflicted wounds. That means you can't go out there and do crazy stuff like we did in the last game. Have these personal fouls, unnecessary. I mean, just unnecessary 15-yard penalties. You can't do that. And let's see what our defense can do today. State sends a man in motion. It's going to be a quick pass out to the flats. Carolina comes up. And not bad defense right there. And there's a flag thrown for what? Come on, not on us. Got to be on. Come on, ref. What are we doing? I didn't see anything.
The officials are talking it over with. Late flag, but clearly the late head on back to the play. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 2.
Oh my gosh. What did he do? Just a little shove at the end? Regardless. What? Oh my goodness, ref. Come on, bro. What did he do? But that is the thing that can't happen. We can't have any more of those. All right, I'm not even gonna talk about it. We just can't have any more of those self-inflicted wounds right there. Yeah, we can't. I just said it, and here we go. First tackle, and that happened. State already in Carolina territory. They have a man wide open on the left side. And it is 1st and 10. North Carolina State driving the ball already. State moving the ball already in Carolina territory. 12 minutes and 55 seconds. Still on the clock. They are on the 23-yard line of North Carolina. 3 men in the backfield, and the quarterback keeps it. And he picks up a good 4 yards on that. That is going to be
look at the
Wow.
uniqueness of
Three
the
running backs. An inverted, the inverted wishbone. The inverted bone.
The pre-snap chaos. What it's designed to do, not necessarily confuse the defense for North Carolina, but basically prevent them from being able to.
And direct snap, sort of wildcatish. 4 receivers to the right. Now he sets up with 2 backs in the backfield. And he handed off the left side. Picks up about, what was that, Concepcion? Picks up about 2 yards. It's third down. Carolina, since that big penalty, is going to count this as a win if State comes out of there with only 3 points. It's 3rd and 3. It's 3rd and 3. What will the defensive coordinator do? Will he bring pressure? Because, hey, Carolina can't get in the backfield. We can't sack people.
He would be the guy that would be challenged with marking Concepcion. He's not available.
It's going to be a keeper. Armstrong doesn't get it. Come on, Carolina. Let's go. Let's go. No craziness. Hey, be pumped up, but you got to keep your head. NC State 4th down. They may have even lost yards. And with 10 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock, State's going to have to see if they can get 3 points.
Especially after getting the 3 and out, probably where Dave Doran's head is. 33-yard try.
Snap is down, and the kick is going to be good. State gets on the board first.
So Norris and NC State just too early, 3-0 lead in Raleigh.
All right, you Wolfpackers, get on the board first.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels. They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't.
Get on the board first. All right, hey, I also have been waiting for this game. You got to wait a whole year after you get beat to try to get back at a team. So Carolina has lost to State in, like, I guess you'd call it dramatic fashion in the last 2 years. Even the last 2 years, we thought we were pretty darn good and just could not beat State. Had State the first 2 years ago. That was the worst. That was the worst. There's no way we shouldn't have won that game. There's no way that my boys should have got behind the secondary like that. They shouldn't even got the onside kick. There's no way. But they did. All right. So it is down in the history books, down in the record books. So Carolina, I thought last year there's no way we'd come in, especially playing at home. There's no way State would come down after beating us like that. Shouldn't have never happened, and beat us last year, and they did. So, I would think that we would hate to lose more than State wants to win this time. You know what I'm saying? 3 in a row. What do you do after that? Just after you get beat 3 times in a row, it's more just like you're just hoping to win, right? We gotta get it. Carolina gotta win this game tonight, man. 3 in a row. When's the last time? That's a good question right there. Let's see if I can write it up before the game get started again. Let me get my bearings right. All right, here we go. There they go, showing it again. And then last year, come on now. All right, we got a little question in the chat. 4 likes. Here's to the 4th person who hit that like button. All right, this one's gonna be returned. And right now the Wolfpack are flying around. They've got Mo on their side. That's momentum.
First 2 Carolina kicks.
Great, and for Carolina here, you need to pick up the first down. You know, one of the challenges with this offense is that, you know, you get 3 and outs, and all of a sudden your defense, which has certainly been challenged this year.
Our Concepcion for State is related to Dave Concepcion, who played Hampton, big run, who played for Cincinnati Reds when they were a couple of World Series in the 70s. Possibly, could be his boy. All right, Carolina gonna run it 2 times in a row. This time right up the middle, and State is there this time. 10 minutes left in the first quarter. State already up by 3 points over the Tar Heels. We're at Carter Finley. Carolina with the ball on the 36-yard line. Their own 36-yard line. Drake May drops back. He rolls out to his left. And that ball is short to Dez.
It was Jalen Scott flushing Drake May to his left.
And it is incomplete. Tez, not Dez, Tez, 3rd and 9.
You see Jalen Scott, who you see the pressure kind of prevents Drake from getting situated to hit the override.
And it's going to be 3rd and 9, Carolina. 3 receivers to the left. It's a passing down. Looks like State might be bringing a little bit of pressure off the right side, and that ball is snapped early, and Drake May is going to go down in the backfield, sacked. Ball was snapped early. There's a flag on the play. As Drake May was changing the call, the audible, and the center got mixed up, snapped the ball, and there's a false start, which may have been the center. I was not listening to the number he called. How you know, by the way, I like the way they're calling the numbers of the college players. It's Carolina now gets to do this play all over again. It's 3rd and 14. Yeah, for those who don't remember, what was it? I don't know, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, definitely they did not call the number. This time Drake is it down. He's going to run, and he fumbles the ball. State's going to get it, unless they look at it and say he was down. I'm pretty sure it looked like a fumble to me. It's going to be close. If it is, Carolina, if talking about self-inflicted wounds, Drake May, yeah, that ball is definitely out. State gets on it. Is it 2 mistakes? Yeah. 2 mistakes. 2 mistakes. The fumble, the personal foul. Excuse me, unnecessary roughness. Can't have it. State is ranked number 22, guys. And matchup predictor has already jinxed us, giving us a 67% chance to win this game. Yeah, that's my superstition. State gets it already in Carolina territory. Armstrong runs, he's out of bounds, probably picks up maybe 1 yard.
Out of bounds for a couple of yards here. It'll be 2nd down. And Brennan Armstrong Of course, who makes his third consecutive start. It's his 38th collegiate start tonight.
Did not want the Tar Heels to start off like this. A slow start to me is not bad. Well, it is bad. Okay, you have to understand the concept of them. Carolina starts off hot, then they always cool down. Maybe if we start off sort of slow, we can gain momentum. State tries to run it up the middle, maybe picks up 3 yards, maybe 2 on that carry. But for us, and when I say slow, I mean just not able to maybe move the ball, maybe not get on the scoreboard, defense playing decent. And then as the game wears on, we start to pick up momentum. I wouldn't be upset with that. But we can't get down big, and we can't make mistakes. We can't make mistakes like what we're doing. All right, here we go. It's 3rd and 6, and Carolina stop them right here to make them punt the ball. Ball is on the Carolina 48-yard line. Brennan, wide open, number 4, still on his feet, into Carolina's red zone. And the secondary bug for Carolina is still there. Let's see, probably, where was he? Out of the backfield was just number 4. Oh, just a good route. Carolina player slips down. Hey, when it rains, it pours, huh? We just got to weather this storm, Tar Heels. Weather this storm and get the momentum on our side. All right, if Justin Butler is in the building, hey, I hope you guys get beat. They're going to hand it off the right side. It opens up, still on his feet, and runs hard to get a first down. Another first down, ladies and gentlemen. State driving this ball and got it down to about the 7-yard line of Carolina. 7 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Look at that hole. What? Oh my! Is the turf? The turf is kind of bad out there.
Well, I do think some of the issues at running back could present itself, down in tight.
I'm gonna say it's the turf because it looks like we're in good position to make tackles and we're slipping. State's gonna run it again, and this time nothing doing. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Does the running back for State.
NC State in the red zone.
Hey guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks for hitting that like button. And I'll be checking it in a minute so I can give you guys one of these. All those who hit that like button. Let's go, Carolina. Let's go. Let's go. We need to get a stop over here. We need to get a stop. All right, State, it is 2nd and goal. Ball's on the 8-yard line. Empty backfield. Throws it wide open. Oh, and it goes through his hands. Who is that? Penix? Penix. That ball goes right through his hands. He was wide open. Don't know where the Carolina defense is. Number 1 is just out there in the middle. Like he doesn't. I have no idea what he's looking at. That quarterback rolled, but then he stared. He just looked right at who he's going to throw it to. And number 1 is just out in the open. That was a touchdown. Now let's see if Carolina can take advantage of it. Armstrong dropping back again. This time he puts it down. A flag is going to be thrown, though, for holding. Armstrong still on his feet. He scores unless this flag brings it back. Come on, Carolina. All right, man, I can't listen. I cannot stand quarterbacks scoring on my defense. But there was a holding call, and it's coming back.
It's just so tricky for offensive linemen when the quarterback is moving around right side of your screen.
Man.
He just finishes him off and
settle down, number 98. He's a big guy. And where is everybody else? Oh my gosh!
Probably what cost him.
I mean, I guess linebackers sitting back in pass defense.
I think here from Brennan Armstrong, learn a lesson from early.
All right, Carolina with another chance to get State off the field. Empty backfield. I think this is going to be. I think this is going to be false start by the Wolfpack. No, it's delay of game. My bad, guys. I wasn't looking. Let me get back right here.
Well, Dave Dorn's wondering what's going on. We got us for a delay again, he's probably saying. And Carolina is literally running a player onto the field, starting on the offensive side of the ball. But officials deemed that the play clock is expired.
Let's not be let's not get an incompetent loss tonight.
So Raphael drops in with Armstrong.
All right, 3 receivers to the right. Armstrong
From the pocket again, trying to shoot it.
throws this. I don't know where he threw it or where he was trying to go. Should have thrown it at the feet of the receiver, of the running back. And once again, the defense bends but doesn't break. Carolina holds a couple of plays. State with their own self-inflicted wounds. And number 14, Narvison? Braden Narvison comes out to try to kick another 3-point conversion for State, for the Wolfpack. The ball is down, and this kick is going to be good also. So NC State comes out both times, drives the ball down, and can't get into the end zone, but at least they get a few points for it, so they are a touchdown ahead of the Tar Heels. Carolina needs to give Drake more time to throw. Yeah, Drake more time to throw. As long as we don't abandon that run game, I'm good. He does need a little bit more time to throw that. But here it is now. Here it is. We know that State is going to put some pressure on them. So and our Tar Heel offensive line is not the best. They remind me of my Panthers. They're not quite as bad as the Panthers, but they do remind me. You know, we better call plays to match. You know, that chess game, to match what State's trying to do. You know, State's gonna bring some pressure. You know, we have to nickel and dime them and get them down the field. If we're going to go down the field, well, we already know who's going to if he goes down the field, and that's Tez. Because they only use him for one play, and that's a go route. That's that 9 route. I wish they would give him some curls. You know, some of those, right? That crossing route I seen him run the first game he played. That was good because he can run away from the guys. But other than that, all Tez does is that 9, that go route. He does it well, but dang, man, it's like I guess anytime somebody tries to play up on them, play tight coverage, you know, they have the opportunity, if it's a pass, to go up the sideline. I mean, to run that 9, because he can run by just about everybody.
Fans in the country, and I love MJ to death, but he played some of the best ball from a quarterback that I've seen at this school today. But we got to stop booing Brennan. He is a hard nose. He is a great person. Just imagine if that was your kid, you know, out there on that field in front of 70,000. You know, let's get behind him, Wolfpack Nation, when he's in there. He's a good-hearted kid. I mean, loves God. I mean, he does nothing but pat everybody on the back and play hard for us every single day. So.
Well, that's a teammate right there, huh?
Wolfpack Nation, I love y'all.
That's a teammate.
That was after the Marshall game. And that tells you about 2 things. 1, who Peyton Wilson is, and number 2, how much Brennan Armstrong's impact has been felt on this team before the run here at the tail end.
I think it says a lot about Peyton Wilson that he would have the courage to stand
up
and say that. And,
State kicking off Carolina once again. It is 6-0. And this is going to be in the end zone. Carolina starting on their own 25-yard line.
As we look at it now, really 2 of the best leaders on this football team.
Yeah, you guys speak of the maturity you saw from Peyton Wilson there. It wasn't always necessarily like that. In fact, when he first got here, he admitted he was 17 years old. Now he's 23. I was a boy. I grew up into a man. This is what I talked to him about his defensive coordinator.
Yeah, may have had a richer. All right.
He says,
now let's see if Carolina can move this ball, at least get 3 points. Starting on our own 25-yard line, Drake May in the backfield. With one back by itself, pressure being brought, throws a slant. Drake May not on target, but looks like there's going to be a flag on the play.
First time we've seen Tez Walker in the open field.
Pass interference. Defense, number 3.
15-yard penalty. That's going to be on White, number 3.
It's interesting.
The long defensive back. Let's see.
Coverage, he's just running the glance, kind of a deeper slant.
Oh, in the pros, they won't call that. That's nothing. Drake May still should have made that pass. Oh, dangerous. Oh, come on, please.
After a hit from Robert Kennedy on the Tar Heel wide receiver, there was a scramble at the near sideline.
There's a flag on the play.
I don't believe Devin Boykin was able to recover it.
Is that a hold or something on Carolina?
Down. Here's Adam Savoy again.
Illegal shift. Offense, number 8 and 9, removing and have a reset prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty.
Well, if we don't get it together, and we don't get it together soon, 5:23, Carolina has probably more yards other than that run going the other direction, going the opposite direction they have going downfield.
And somebody needs to calm the storm for Carolina.
All right, 3 receivers to the left.
25 yards of penalties.
Drake May needs to stand up, man. Draw called. Hang on to the ball, son.
Back toward the first down mark at the 40. Robert Kennedy helped Peyton Wilson.
5-9 on the clock. North Carolina State defense flying around, having fun. The offense of Carolina's going to have to step up. Drake May has an issue sometimes. We all know we love him, but playing in the big games. So let's see what he does tonight. Drake drops back, looking down the field, going deep. Wow, that ball was thrown basically out of bounds. Probably is lucky. I like that. He's slow. He falls down. I like that play call to Tez. It's 3rd and 11. Carolina with the ball on their 39-yard line. Just can't move the ball. This will be a good pickup. Drake's going to try to run it. And he is knocked down short of the first down. About 5 yards short. Ball's on the 40, basically squarely on the 45-yard line. And Carolina will punt this one with 4 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. Just really not able to move that ball. I hate to run Drake May, but that might be an option just to get some yards. You know, just to get some yards, we may have to do some quarterback draws. All right, with 3 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock, Carolina will have to punt this. It's going to be fair caught at about the 16-yard line. So with a longer field to go, let's see if Carolina's defense can get a 3 and out, because the Tar Heels are doing the Wolfpack doing a good job driving the ball down the field. So let's take a little time in this timeout to look at some of the stats. Drake May, 0 of 3. No yards. That just looks weird up there, doesn't it? But hey, that's how it is. Brennan Armstrong for State, he is 2 of 4 for 49 yards. Rushing, Amari Hampton has 4 carries for 23 yards. Drake May 3 for 24. Kendrick Raphael 2 for 13 for State, and Kevin Concepcion 3 for 6. 1 fumble, that's by Drake May, and State recovered it. Oh, and they got the defense out here. Okay, defense up here this game. North Carolina, Power Echols already 4 tackles, 2 of those solo. Cedric Gray 3 of 1, and for North Carolina State, Peyton Wilson 3 tackles, and Savion Jackson 2 tackles. We'll also go ahead and mention Jalen Scott. Four likes. Here is for that. Well, I can't remember whether that one person hit the like button or not, so I'm going to go ahead and give you that horn anyway. The person who hit that like button for the 4th time, well, to give me 4 likes, I appreciate it. There you go, right there. Yeah, Carolina's doing a lot of slipping. When they got their, do they have an extra change of cleats? Extra pair of cleats this game. You know, in the pros, they may bring like 2 pairs of cleats. All right, State tries to run this one. Maybe picks up a half a yard right there.
Over here on the NC State sideline, I talked to Terry, the equipment manager for the Wolfpack. I asked him, has anyone asked to change their cleats? Do they feel like they're slipping? He says no one's asked, and he said with some positivity, and nobody will either, guys.
Yeah, well, Carolina.
No way to stay on their feet.
Yeah.
Carolina doing some slipping.
I would say the Wolfpack's backup pair is a lot closer than Carolina's might be at this point, too.
All right, Armstrong in the backfield. Going to change up the play. It's going to be 2nd and 9. 4 seconds left. They snap it. It's going to be a, come on, baby. Concepcion up the sideline. Carolina has a tendency to get beat outside. I'm pretty sure State knows that. Play it again.
This is just an inside ISO play.
Yeah, all right, listen, we don't stay outside. We cannot stay. I mean, they did a good job staying outside, but it's like I don't know why we can't set an edge. Carolina cannot set an edge to save their lives. And I'm sure, like I said, State knows all about it. I know if I was scouting, I'd go back to the Georgia Tech game, figure out why Carolina got beat up so bad on that one. All right, Armstrong drops back. Oh my gosh, he gets a little pressure on him. Now he has to throw that one away. Carolina was able to get in the backfield that time. 2nd and 10.
This time I think the turf gets Concepcion.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, baby. They're all playing on the same, turf. And I'm telling you, that turf is it's kind of loose out there. Whoever can stay on their feet the longest. A little misdirection out there. Armstrong keeps it. He gets the first. No, he doesn't. Runs out of bounds before the first down marker. But State moving the ball, nearing the 50-yard line.
Play by Armstrong, somebody who's usually so physical, finishing runs.
Man.
That he kind of took himself
I hate to watch other teams come out and just, oh wow. Why does it seem like other teams will come out and just have a flow and call the right plays, but we can't? They hand it off for a first down, and the ref goes down. Down goes Frazier.
With 90 seconds to go. It's always interesting. Robert and I, at Syracuse, who's he going to make?
That's actually, that ref right there is actually a nice sized man right there.
Like a Rondé Gatz that are Keaton Thompson.
You know what I'm saying? If he had on the uniform, he'd be huge.
Well, it takes about half the year when he settles in. You got a converted linebacker and Jordan Poole playing running back.
Let's see what the OC calls this time.
And now you got a defensive end wearing 88 playing like John Mackey.
Yeah. He does a good job of identifying his down.
Here's a perimeter throw that catches.
Wide receiver screen. It run to perfection and a first down. For North Carolina State, everything they're calling is working.
Redshirt junior. Pass for Dave Gore.
And Robert and I will talk about we're looking for guys to step up in the passing game. And Anthony Smith is a guy that they have started to give opportunity to.
I think Carolina read it well enough. They just were not able to execute the tackle.
So Anthony Smith,
as the first quarter swiftly comes to an end, 28 seconds left. Armstrong's going to snap this ball before it's over. He does a quick pitch to the left, to the right, but then the running back, oh my gosh, switches directions, changes directions, and he is tackled in the backfield for a loss. Hey, that's a big time tackle because you guys know if he didn't hit that, if he didn't get that, who's that, Concepcion, still be on his feet right now.
To the top, and they do a good job of getting him, and Atkinson with great hustle.
Atkinson with the tackle. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The first quarter is over. North Carolina State hanging on to a 1-touchdown lead, 6 points. Neither of them by way of the end zone, but 2 3-point conversions. North Carolina has not been able to move the ball consistently yet. Let's see if we even have a first down. Carolina does have 2 first downs. I can't remember where they came from. Well, I do know one was a big run by Amari Hampton. Total yards, State 104, Carolina 47. Passing yards, 0 for Carolina. The Wolfpack has 60. Rushing yards, Carolina's leading in that category by 3, 47 to 44. Penalties, Carolina has 3 for 24, but the Wolfpack 3 for 30. And the Wolfpack has dominated the possession. And that is 10-58 to Carolina's 402. All right, SFU at halftime, trailing Florida 7-12. At halftime, Notre Dame over Stanford 28-16. 5 minutes and 59 seconds left in the second quarter. UGA 1-point lead over Georgia Tech. 7:44 left in the second. Clemson is leading South Carolina 10-7. And these other games that don't mean anything to me, I don't see anything. Okay, anything else that's big time right there. Got a bunch of ACC teams playing right now. All right, so the last game, last regular season ACC football game. And this is a rivalry game right here. North Carolina State versus North Carolina. North Carolina State has taken advantage of the last two games. Beat Carolina at Carolina 2 years ago. Carolina went down to State to try to get their revenge. Lost it by a field goal. And now Carolina back at State. No. We were at State. Last year we were at Carolina. Now we're back at State. All right, so Carolina now trying to get their revenge. Let's see if it will happen. State still with the ball. And it's the beginning of the second quarter. State with the ball on their 48-yard line. Armstrong finds a receiver. It's caught at about the 46-yard line.
Mark Campbell's a guy they're excited about. Howard Eccles is off the field. I don't know if he was shaken up or not. We may have seen Carter find out anything there. Gray is on the field, and so is Kamen Rucker. But Campbell has come in for
3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Armstrong in the backfield.
He started to play more really since the Georgia Tech game.
One man in motion to the left. Armstrong drops back. Looks like he sees a man, and he does have a man. And that ball is caught. Number 80.
In his 38th college game, picks up a huge 3rd down conversion, 19 yards.
Great job of Brennan Armstrong. Starts to his left, works his way
Yep, Armstrong read everything.
And then just delivers a strike.
Carolina in that zone, boy, and they're just getting open. So ball down on the 22-yard line of North Carolina. State moving the ball like they have all game.
17th catch of the year. He's got a couple of touchdowns. And now the Wolfpack working toward the red zone again.
Just need a big play. Carolina needs a big play. This is going to be a reverse. First down. This is Pennant. And no, this is not Pennant. This is at least Lassane. Lassane picks up the first down. Like I said, I hate it when I don't want to say we get out coached, but the calls just seem to be more creative on the other side. And really for Carolina, if you run misdirection on these guys, you'll kill them. We get killed. Misdirection, anything. It could be something as simple as the quarterback option. We all know that Carolina falls for that. The defensive ends come crashing down. Quarterback keeps it and gets outside. All right, 3 receivers. You might as well say, is that a number 80 right there? 4 receivers to the right. Armstrong. Slant pass is good. And that is going to be Concepcion with the touchdown. State, this would make it the 3rd trip down to the red zone. This time State comes out of there with the touchdown.
Just an inside slant by Concepcion, and a really nice job of Brennan Armstrong of being quick with his hands and throwing an accurate ball.
And the extra point is good.
2 minutes gone in quarter.
So right now it is 13-0. State, everything clicking.
And then the quickness of the hands of Armstrong to get it in for a score, and the Wolfpack off to a great start.
Whew. All right, officially now Carolina has their work cut out for them. Carolina does have their work cut out for them. It would be great if we had, some 3-point conversions, but we have none. So, hey, we're just gonna have to work through it. The Tar Heels gonna have to work through it. Don't leave me, guys. Don't leave me. Oh my gosh. Like I said, hey, if Carolina, let's insert something right here. Or at least attempt to. All right, with 12 minutes and 56 seconds left in the second quarter, Drake May is 0 of 3. Marion Hampton has run the ball 4 times for 23 yards. Drake May also three carries for 24 yards. Brennan Armstrong for State is 6 of 9 for 96 yards and a touchdown. Kevin Concepcion 5 carries for 19. Raphael 3 for 14. Receiving yards, the only catches have been made on the side of State. Concepcion 2 catches for 34, Rooks 1 for 26, and Rosner 1 for 19. All right, everybody in red and white having a ball so far in the stadium. Carter Finley just saw some people pass us on my way back home this afternoon, headed to the game. Well, at least they had their flags and everything. Carolina will fair catch this one and take it on the 25-yard line.
Brennan Armstrong, start of his year wasn't great. He's been great on this drive. Good accurate throw on the in-cut.
Well, not even just that, but just the creativity, just here and there for State, allowing those guys to succeed on the field.
They wanted to get the ball to Concepcion. They've been able to do that, and then Brennan Armstrong.
When Concepcion will play on the next level.
Feel great about their start.
Drake May drops back, throws this over in the flats to Copenhagen. Picks up about 2. 12 minutes 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Drake May stares it down.
Takes a hit because of it. There's been a lot of pressure on him early.
Hey, if they're gonna make Drake throw the ball, they might as well go empty backfield so you can have that extra. And Carolina is going to be called for another soft start. Carolina coming out to this game looking like they hadn't practiced in 2 weeks.
Between Carolina's 4 penalties. Yeah, I was going to say, between the slipping and the penalties, but a tough start. Yep.
Same setup, 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Drake May, ball to snap. Drake has to avoid the tackle and then has to throw this one away. State coming at Carolina like bees. I don't even know if that looked like that snap might have been early. Yeah, Drake was not ready for that snap.
The time that it's happened, what's interesting is they're away from the student section. Now they are towards the band, but
like I said, I don't know what the deal is with the snapper and Drake, but need to get it together. Ball to snap. Drake looking downfield. Throws it high. I can't remember in recent history when Drake is a little bit off, him being able to come. Well, I'll take that back. I have seen one game where it seems like he was off, but he made enough completions to do decent in the game.
Ball's obviously a little high, but it also goes right through.
Yeah, that ball was high, but you know, Tez got to catch that. You got to catch that. So I can't really blame that on Drake. Got to catch it. Punt is off. Is heck short, way short. And what's his name? Coy? I know coach is like, boy, you better be glad you called that. He runs it down and makes a heck of a fair catch there on like the 45-yard line. State already in great field position, not having trouble driving the ball down the court. Down the field. So I don't know what Carolina's going to do if State is able to score again. I'm talking end zone, touchdown. It's going to be kind of hard because we have not. Did Drake made? Did we get it? We did get one reception right there. If I'm not mistaken, I think Carolina got one reception. Let's check and see just to make sure. Was there a reception there? Passing. Okay, Carolina has 3 yards passing. 1 reception out of 6 attempts. Okay, Carolina has 3 yards passing. Boy, what's going on? I mean, is a State's defensive secondary that good, or what? Boy, what's going on? I mean, is a State's defensive secondary? Are the other guys playing? Is Jones playing? Is Nesbitt playing? Are the other guys playing? Dang. Let's see. Let's. Well, I mean, they don't have their names on here yet because there's no completions. I'm pretty sure they're playing. Copenhagen is the only one who has caught a pass. I'm pretty sure they're playing. Copenhagen is the only one who has caught a pass. All right, hey, gotta move on. Nothing we can do about it right now. 5 likes. Whoever hit that button, that 5th like, here you go. Hey, I appreciate it. Right now, 5 likes. Whoever hit that button, that 5th like, here you go. Hey, I appreciate it.
113th renewal of the Heels in the pack.
Yeah, right now we don't need all that bravado. All that talking noise, especially when you're doing that. Gene Chisnick has to go as defensive coordinator.
They played twice in an 8-day span in October of 1894.
Tar Heel K in the house. Tar Heel K, this for you, bud. All right, Carolina back on defense again.
5 of the last 7 headed into the night.
Armstrong, wide open, Concepcion in the middle of the field, still on his feet, down to the almost the 11-yard line, and State in one play already in the red zone of North Carolina.
May have to make an adjustment in terms of how they're defending KC Concepcion.
Like there's no doubt he's gonna have to make because we are. Why does he look so much better than everybody on our team? On defense, he just looks so much quicker. Dang. Reception. Making those receptions.
And we've got a timeout asked for and taken. Almost 4 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, Carolina can't. If there is something else we could do on defense, we don't have time to wait. We can't wait till the second half. We gotta make the adjustment now because right now we are getting 8 up. That zone, maybe that's it. Maybe they're thinking Concepcion is just too much too quick, too fast for us to play man-to-man, but they are killing our zone. They are eating it up. 2 people in the chat. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Hope you guys can see the game. I'm looking at it on ACC Network. I'm sure most of you are, whoever's watching it. I'm just a dude that likes to watch the dudes play football, and the dudes that come through on the channel to stop by, and we can both all be dudes and watch this game. Sorry I can't show it on YouTube, but you know what I'm saying. You guys watch, I watch, we talk about it, and that's how it is. That's how it be. All right. So thank you guys for stopping by, Coach GTV. And any of you who have watched my latest video on my trip to Virginia Beach, you know, a little walking tour, I appreciate you guys for taking a look at that, hitting that like button. I appreciate it. And since we have a timeout, the last time we checked, there was 5 likes. So let's see how if somebody else hit that like button. No, still at 5 likes. I think there's 5 people who hit that like button. All right, at halftime, Florida State still trailing Florida 7-12. At the beginning of the third quarter, Notre Dame 28, Stanford 16. Georgia now, with 1 minute and 13 seconds left in the second, 21-13 over Georgia Tech. Clemson, number 24, 1 minute 26 seconds left in the second. Clemson leading South Carolina 13-7. And that's all I care about. ICU and KSU in a tight one, 14-13. But that's I don't care about any of the others. So let's get back to live action.
I watched co-defensive coordinator Charlton Warren on the sideline with his defense, and he was saying to them, for whatever reason, we're not in sync. He looked at DJ Jones, who was in tonight for the injured Eliza Huzzy, and he told him to calm down. That after a long teaching lesson, he then finished with the message, take a breath, do your job. And after that big play to Casey Concepcion, I know he probably relayed that message once again in that huddle, guys.
Taylor, thanks. Concepcion is
well, I'm just, what is he doing that's not doing his job? Is what I want to know. Like, to me, it looks like they're in a zone. Armstrong keeps it. Back shoulder throw. Cannot be brought in by Concepcion.
Concepcion, as we went to the break a moment ago, was kind of motioning something with his eyes to the NC State bench, but appeared okay.
Did they say Concepcion is a freshman?
Back in, and once again, Robert and I putting him in a quad set at the top of the screen, then shifting, and then bringing him across the formation and trying to get him the football. Probably just.
Hey, anybody know Hakeem Butler? Shouts out to Hakeem Butler. He is a freshman on the North Carolina State football team. Played here in Asheboro. 3 receivers to the left. Armstrong drops back looking straight. He's going to run. It's wide open. He slides down about a yard before the first down. It's third and about 1. And State can get this first down. And if they get this first down, they will only have about 3 yards to get into the end zone. 2 yards to get into the end zone. And with 10 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock, 3rd and 4, you would think they'd run it 2 times to try to get this first down and then start it again. Whereas Carolina would throw it down here in this tight section right here and end up having to kick a field goal.
And now a timeout will be taken by Dave Gore.
So State can't get everything together. They're going to have to end up and call a timeout. It's 3rd and 4.
So while the Wolfpack and Tar Heels talked it over at their respective bench, don't forget college hoops right around the corner in the ACC SEC Challenge for both the men and women. You'll see men's action Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. Dan Bonner now being in Atlanta for Georgia Tech at number 25.
All right, you guys, I'm pretty sure, because I don't have my thumbnails out yet, that I will be doing a little stream on the Panther game tomorrow. Believe it or not, I know it's kind of hard to say. It's big of me to say, but Carolina could possibly win that game tomorrow. So you guys, if you can join me, come out and join me. Wow, what kind of setup does State have right here? State slipping. Armstrong throws it, has a man wide open, touchdown. And it's Concepcion again with another reception. And once again, I will say what creativity this offensive coordinator has, guys. I mean, just creativity. Carolina hasn't been creative yet. They've just come out and I mean, listen, you got to be creative sometimes. Wow. There's a lot of confusion. Like, look, nobody over the garden. Just nobody over the garden in the backfield. How simple. And another score by State. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we can say this. The route is on. Don't jinx the Panthers game. Don't jinx the Hey, listen, I don't even whatever I say against or for the Panthers, or it's not even I can't jinx the Panthers. Like, you know, we've only won one game, so. Yeah, and definitely that game tomorrow is definitely not a gimme, not at all for the Panthers. So I can't jinx the Panthers. You know, if it happens tomorrow.
And now they have outscored opponents 113-58 in the second quarter. And this particular night,
the route is on. And Concepcion.
I know the ballots are due tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock for the Offensive Rookie of the Year, Tim. It's going to be hard.
And this time it's going to be returned. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, when it rains, it pours. Carolina not able to move the ball, and now will start deep in their own territory. It's just like Carolina fell for that one. You know, the kicker barely put his foot on it to maybe kick that short, knowing that hoping that one of our guys would just get it and try to return it. And this field is terrible as far as slipping goes, but both teams got to play on it. All right, this time Carolina hands it off, and Hampton can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Come on, ref. Throw a flag on them, baby. Get in the huddle, bro. You ain't got time to be fussing with these guys. They're killing us. 9 minutes and 51 seconds left on the clock. Carolina trailing by 20. 9 minutes and 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Carolina's going to try to run this one again.
Carolina just got a ground here. They picked up about 3 and 2 carries to Ron Benny.
And look at that grass. Look at the ground, bro.
Hampton has 27 yards.
You know, but hey, you cannot complain. You cannot really complain because State's playing on it. I mean, do they have better cleats than we do? I don't know. Everybody's slipping. 3rd and 7. Drake May in the backfield by itself. I said maybe we need to go empty backfield. Let's see if we can get a first down. Drake May drops back. And it is incomplete again. Tez Walker is popped as soon as that ball gets there on that slant. It's 4th and 7. Carolina will have to punt again. Is it me or is Is it me, or is Carolina just going strictly to Tez Walker? Like there's no other person on the field. I don't know, but it just looks like he is dialed in on Tez. The punt is off, and Coy catches it. Does not fair catch. I mean, he does fair catch it. He doesn't fair catch it, and he is planted right there by Chapman. Still in great field position. State took only, I don't even know if it was 2 minutes to score on their last drive. So this means it's plenty of time, because State has plenty of time to score right here. The game is getting difficult to continue to, oh yeah, definitely. Another slant pass is completed by Armstrong. State is already in Carolina territory, and it's 1st and 10. Once again, 8 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. Come on, clock, keep running. Maybe you'll run out before State can score.
We need to stress the rules of Carolina's defense. We need to hit explosives. Check.
Concepcion and 2 more of his teammates out to the right, but they send him back across the field. Good defense by the Tar Heels. Concepcion does pick up about 2, maybe 3 plays, and he is tired, comes off to the sideline, maybe even a little bit gingerly, but he'll be right back out there.
He's able to battle through these games, and we've done a number of their games, Wes, where touching the football a lot, and it's one thing to play a bunch of snaps, it's another thing to...
Concepcion down on his knees right now. State has the ball on Carolina 37-yard line. They send a man in motion. Fake handoff. Armstrong has another man wide open. That's number 15 again.
Inside the 20, thrown back by Don Chapman. It's a great throw by Brennan.
State in Carolina territory with 7 minutes. Not Carolina's territory. They are in the red zone of the Tar Heels. 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third. Excuse me, in the second. I'm getting mixed up, guys. So I'm getting upset. But I'm trying to keep it together. Carolina, 3 yards passing to State's 185. Armstrong with 2 backs in the backfield. Now he sends 1 in motion. Now he's on the line. Armstrong drops back. They find number 4. Gets it down to about the 10-yard line. 2nd and about 5 left. 2nd and about 5 to get a first down.
Here's another look at Concepcion. Cedric Gray, the tackle there with Bo Atkinson for Carolina.
And, that's the play typically, you get you see joint separations, broken collarbones, is when the weight of the defender going down.
6 minutes and 17 seconds. Ball squarely on the 10-yard line of Carolina. State with the ball. They're going to hand it off. No, they didn't hand it off. It was a good play fake. Went to number 15. Chapman on that. Knocks that ball down.
And without Huzzy, Chapman probably is their next best corner. Made a lot of plays this year. Kind of played his way into the lineup, and it doesn't have any help.
Number 15 was the same with a nice square in route, but that was a nice defensive play by number 9 for North Carolina. It's 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Can the Tar Heels tighten up on defense? Armstrong rolls out to his left, trying to find someone, lobs it out of bounds. So it's going to be 4th and 4. If State is smart, they will go ahead and kick a 3-point conversion and make this a 23-0 game. Concepcion back out of the tent.
That's a good sign.
And it's a great sign for NC State. And So a good sign to see Brennan Armstrong make a good decision.
Sort of a weird looking setup right there by State, but if it works, it works. Ball is snapped, and it's good. 3 more points for North Carolina State.
23-0 on a Saturday night in Raleigh.
You ready?
Hey, like I said, and I put a question in the chat, like, when was the last time State beat Carolina 3 times in a row? And no one has answered that question yet. What are we doing? What are we doing wrong? Looks like we're doing everything wrong. Like, I don't know what we're doing wrong. Is State just that good? You know what I'm saying? Like it just looks like State has done a heck of a job. Heck of a job scouting North Carolina this whole year. Maybe we're in the wrong defense. Maybe we're in the wrong defensive. The run is not really hurting us, but the pass is. To me, I've seen us run more zone. Looks like we're in the zone, and they are eating that up. And I can understand they don't. I guess the defensive coordinator doesn't want to get any one-on-ones because he feels like we're definitely going to get beat with that. But Carolina hasn't been great in zone defense like for the last 3 years. And we're not. I mean, to me right now, it looks like we would try to mix some plays up. If you're 23 points down. And your basic plays aren't getting it, you gotta do some misdirection. You gotta do some creativity, and then maybe we don't have it. I can understand. Like, you know, a lot of people, you know, some people will look at my coaching. And this is middle school though. This is middle school. Like they say, coach, your plays, you need to be more creative with your plays when you get behind. But listen, in middle school, if you haven't taught that play. And the reason why you haven't taught that play is because you're still working on your basic plays. Maybe you have a team like we had this year with not a whole lot of experience, and so we're just working on basic stuff. You know, we got our whole offensive line is brand new to football. You know what I'm saying? Brand new football. The center, everyone, brand new to football. And in your backfield, you just got to put pieces back there of guys who are not running backs, but you got to have some running backs, right? Quarterback never played football before, not organized football before in his life, so you got to teach all that. So how do you run creative plays like? But in college, you can say, hey, this is what we're going to do. All right, we're going to run this. This double reverse pass. You know what I'm saying? And in college, you can be creative to begin with because you got players who have played before. You can design them into the offense at the beginning of the season, right? Heck, we got to learn our basic stuff at the beginning of the season, and then we start putting in creative plays. So yeah, I've got some misdirection plays that we run. That's the only way we ran. We moved the ball this year. Misdirection in the backfield. Not that our line was great. You know what I'm saying? We just had to do some misdirection. Maybe Carolina can do that. I don't know. Hey, if it's not in your playbook, it's not in your playbook. All right, May drops back. Staring to his left the whole way. Has a man, and finally we go to somebody else besides Tez Walker, and there's Jones. I asked where he was. Was anybody else playing? And the second reception, and we do a quick receiver screen out there to J.J. Jones again. Thank you for going to someone else. All right, we do that. Maybe we can find somebody. Drake May to his left. This time he pulls it down to run. He gets the first down and runs out of bounds. Carolina finally in state territory.
15 yards out. The challenge on quarterback runs. It's harder to go as fast when the quarterback sprints to the far
With
side.
5 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock, Carolina going with tempo. 3 receivers to the left. Maybe run. Oh, that may be a offside on the defense right there. Good catch by the ref. Offside on the defense. 5 minutes and 2 seconds left on the clock. So Carolina will get 5 more yards.
Don't give him a free play. He makes contact, and Drake was hoping for the free play.
First and 5. Will we run it? We got 3 receivers to the left. The ball is on the 15-yard line, squarely on the 15-yard line. Drake calls an audible. I don't know why. Maybe he's going to hand it to Hampton. Nope. He rolls to his right, to his left, throws it short. But it's caught by Copenhagen, and Carolina gets on the board. 6 points.
For all the struggles that we saw Drake may have, that was a pretty impressive drive. Good throw on the corner route.
I said he threw it short, but it was really sort of like a back shoulder throw. Actually, it wasn't a back shoulder throw. It was just a good pass. Good pass from the angle I saw. I thought it was going to be short. Copenhagen had to go down low to get the ball. He got it. Why is Copenhagen's underarms so yellow? Doesn't matter. Can Carolina get the extra point? The snap is good. Ball is down, and it is good. So Carolina gets 7 points. That looks better than a 0.
Again, let's go back here because there's some things that now you're seeing from him that are next level, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is absurd. There's not many guys that can do that there. Sprinting to your left.
Hate to say it, but I agree with you, Coach.
Casas. To throw a guy breaking to the corner down the field. You see the arm strength and the accuracy. And here we go saying, hey.
All right, Carolina finally moves this ball down the field quickly, I might add. And they pick up 7 points. The only bad thing about it is there's still 4 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock when we kick off the state. Can the defense make an adjustment here right now and get this ball back to Carolina so we can try to get 10 points?
So now NC State, knowing they'll get the kick to start the second half, and Keon was saying,
Carolina kicks it off deep. State will try to return this one.
Out to the 20 and near the 25.
And about to the 25-yard line.
Huddle is with us here in live in Raleigh. They'll be along at the half, and don't forget Huddle After Dark. Post-game coming up with Kelsey and each. Tonight here from Raleigh, guest analysis, highlights, good conversation. So here's State off.
Both teams 8-3.
Will be turned on at halftime. Chilly night in Raleigh.
Little misdirection in the backfield. They run the ball off the left tackle.
Talking to Tim Peeler, who is a historian of sorts with NC State athletics, in particular football.
That is State.
Said tonight had a chance to be the coldest game in the history of Carter Finley Stadium from the temperature standpoint.
4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second quarter.
It's amazing the booth, not gonna lie.
Got the windows up. Through the game. Second down now for the Pack.
State taking their time. Ball's on their own 29-yard line. This time Armstrong's going to be passing. What? Oh my gosh. What is going on? That's about the second time I've seen defense.
Desmond Evans, I think, got confused that he was near a quarterback. I think this may be a catch.
Oh my gosh. He drug his foot. That's a catch.
Really wasn't moving much.
That's a catch.
Down, that ball is caught.
That is a catch.
Near the 48-yard line of NC State.
What was the defender doing? He was standing right beside the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, that's me. I see grass kind of coming up. As long as he holds on to this football, which I believe he does, it's a really interesting look in the pocket.
Yeah, can we see that again? There was a defensive player like standing, almost touching the quarterback, had his back to him though.
It's strange because Desmond Evans was in the backfield. I think he thought the ball was already.
Yeah, that's it. He was. What are you looking at? I want to see how he got turned around. Man, when they look at this, they're going to be just. If State wins this, Carolina's going to be like, what are we doing?
Armstrong did not pass the ball well early in the season. Right. He just didn't. Missed throws. He turned it over. But I felt like that was a departure.
And to make matters worse, it is a complete pass.
And Gaydor told us something interesting, that when Armstrong came back as the starter, Tim, he told him, he said, Coach, I just have to play the game, not worry about winning the game.
Yeah.
And how? I mean, the foresight, number one, of Peyton Wilson.
All right, so we got a
Armstrong to go through that, Tim.
the ruling on the field was an incomplete pass, but they are reviewing it. I'm pretty sure they'll see that is a complete pass. It's a completed pass.
Get them to this point right here where they
And it's just unfortunate for North Carolina because there was a defender in the backfield standing right beside the quarterback and didn't know the ball was gone. 3 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. Like I said, when it rains, it pours. Do you think Mac Brown will be on the hot seat? Nah, he won't be on the hot seat.
Over 275 yards.
All right, strong pistol set, quick wide receiver screen to Concepcion. He picks up a good 7 yards.
Actually tried to help him across midfield with an edge and did. And Armstrong's 211 now, passing in 2 scores. Marcus Allen and Stick Lane.
Nah, he's one. Matt Brown's one of those guys. Like, you know, he's got such a storied history of coaching, especially with North Carolina. They're not gonna fire him. If they want to get rid of him, they'll probably ask him to retire, to resign. But then they're not going to come out and say, you know, like, even if they want to and he decides, no, I don't want to, give me another year, I think that's what they'll do. They'll extend it. But as far as just coming right out and letting them go, I don't think they will. I mean, it's a big game. It's a tough game to lose, but then they'll look back, cooler heads will prevail, I guess you could say. They'll look back and say, well, we did win 8 games. You know, there's been coaches fired for losing or winning less games than losing more. Even though the games we lost, we probably shouldn't have lost, you know. I think the wins he's got this year, you know, will be be to his advantage. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they'd fire him. I don't think. Carolina's still getting ready. Armstrong. Wow. Now we can't catch a break. Armstrong hitting the backfield and just puts a move on the defender and still able to get the first down. So with 2 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock, it's 3rd and 1. They didn't give him the first down.
I think we're going to potentially, I thought we would see somebody under center here with it being 3rd and less than a yard.
Yep. 3rd and short. Here's Mims.
They hand it off. Mims gets the first down, still on his feet, carrying Tar Heels ever closer to the end zone.
Davis High School in Indianapolis.
They get good movement.
Mims, the big back out of Indianapolis.
They get work some double teams here. good cutback, and then just lower your pads with your double Mims there and finish the run, which is exactly what he does. It's an impressive conversion.
A minute and 47 seconds on the clock. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line of Carolina. Armstrong, play action. Throws a little short pass, and it is too short. Penix can't catch it.
Delbert Mims might be one of my favorite recruiting stories. Dave Dorn told us. He said a few years ago on the recruiting trail, he was sitting in a hotel eating breakfast. Saw a coach from Ohio University. They talked. Coach Dorn mentioned, hey, I'm looking for a running back. And the coach from Ohio said, hey, there's a guy in Indianapolis you should check out. Turns out it was Delbert Mims. He looked him up online, saw the video, ended up offering him. The rest is history. Here's Delbert Mims tonight, guys.
Armstrong drops back. Checks down. He's going to run, slides down. He's done that plenty of times tonight, right up the middle of the field. He is about a yard short of the first down. With a minute and 20 seconds on the clock, State has the ball on the 26-yard line of North Carolina. Quick snap, they're going to hand it off the left side, and as usual, defensive ends of North Carolina will not set an edge.
You got to be careful if you're NC State because you've used your timeouts. So because you've used your timeouts,
State does not have a timeout. But they do have the ball on about the 17-yard line. Armstrong, quick pass to the 10-yard line. 5 with a move, gets it down to the 3-yard line.
That will stop the clock.
And Marcus Allen, the defender, the defensive back on the play and coverage, he slips and falls as Collins pulls that reception in. Well, just simple hitch thrown outside, and Allen slips and falls.
State, Armstrong will drop back. Had Concepcion threw that ball short. I mean, you got to go man-to-man down here.
The run game is not back in the equation. You can't run the football here.
42 seconds left on the clock. It's 2nd and goal.
Conceding probably at least 25 seconds if you do.
Scored on all 5 possessions tonight. Yep.
Not the end of the world, because on 3rd down you're probably throwing the football. You don't get it, you're kicking the field goal.
All right, State. Armstrong in the backfield with 1 back. He's going to drop back and try to pass this one. Armstrong puts it down. He is short of the touchdown, short of the end zone. Gets down to the 2-yard line. But it's 3rd and goal. Clock still running with 23 seconds on the clock.
20 seconds still left on the clock. Get set.
Carolina might get called for an extra guy, 12 men on the field, but that doesn't even matter because it's going to be a pass interference call, but it's only 15 seconds left. $15 seconds left, ball's on the 2-yard line, doesn't even matter. Whoa, prior to the snap, so it doesn't, all that goes out of the window. Carolina barely getting the guy off the field, so instead they call a timeout.
Now Mac Brown runs down to the official. See him at the very top of the screen calling the timeout.
Hey, good coaching move by Coach Brown. And hey, the defender getting off the field, taking his time.
Well, and Wes, it's a great point because part of what can happen, usually when you get these unique formations, one like we saw in the Concepcion touchdown earlier with the offensive linemen lined up outside by the numbers.
Yeah, but it wasn't even the offensive lineman. Like you hope that one of the extra defenders of the pass goes that way, which they did. And then you put Concepcion in motion and bring him back, and they can't cover it. Armstrong drops back. Short pass. Going to be short of the end zone. That was to Concepcion, but it's 10 seconds on the clock. 9. I don't think they're going to be able to get it off. Oh, they've set. Oh my gosh, did they get it? It is good. North Carolina State with 11 seconds on the clock, able to get back to the end zone, get everybody set, snap it, and kick the not a 3-point conversion for 6 more points.
Lined up as a wide receiver to the top of the screen. It's a completion to Concepcion. It's a great tackle by Lane at the.
What are you doing, Concepcion? You can tell it's not.
A mayday situation. It's a great job of Concepcion of getting the ball back to the official in the middle of the field and getting off the field.
Wow.
And basically flying everybody on. That's well executed.
Taylor with Dave Doran.
Coach, how about that execution to end the half, going in 26-7 up on the heels?
Mayday field goal. Yeah, we practice it all the time. You know, we really use it on the 1 yard.
Mayday field goal. Hey, that was excellent. That was excellent.
Armstrong's been through so much, but a heck of a performance in the.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, I'm not behind on the score. This is it. 26-7. North Carolina State has scored points on every one of their drives today. The defense of the Tar Heels is just not able to stop this offense. They are number 22 in the nation, and Carolina not ranked, so I guess it's not a big deal. However, like I said at the beginning of the game, the matchup predictor never gets this right. They were giving this 67% to the Tar Heels. Why, I have no idea. But right now, it's still on the verge of being a rout. It was a rout a few minutes ago. And I do mean a few minutes ago because Carolina was down. I think it was 23-0. Or was it 20-0? 23-0. And was able to at least get 7 points on the board. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the stats, and then we'll take a little break. Florida State is down by 1 in the third quarter to Florida. They're showing the highlights right now. All right, let's take a look. Take a look at these box scores. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, Drake May, 4 of 10. Now he may be the top. He may be the top draw, the top recruit, top pick in the NFL. But boy, he struggles sometimes in big games. In the games that Carolina needs, sometimes he struggles. Not all his fault. But anyway, Drake May, 4 of 10 for 58 yards and 1 touchdown. Brennan Armstrong, 16-24 for 232 yards, just killing us, and 2 touchdowns. Drake May, 4 carries for 39 yards. Amari Hampton, 6 carries, 26 yards. Now, with Carolina down this many points, was this 19? Like, is that 19? 7? Anyway, our offensive coordinator will definitely just go strictly Drake May. He shouldn't. He should just continue to mix it up. But I know, we know him by now. He's going to go strictly Drake May. And we know so far tonight, just for a couple of plays, only a couple of plays, and ironically, it was the plays that actually helped us drive the ball down. He was only going to, targeting Tez. He has thrown it to the tight end a couple of times, but like Walker getting the majority, and all the other times that we've been having good offensive movement in the other games, we've been mixing it up. Everybody, like, is Nesbitt not playing? You know what I'm saying? JJ Jones, come on, you gotta use everybody. But anyway, Amarion Hampton, 6 carries for 26 yards. He's been on a streak of 100-yard performances, and for some reason against State, we can't move the ball. Brennan Armstrong, 7 carries for 26. Kevin Concepcion, 5 for 19. The receivers for North Carolina, only 2 receivers have caught a ball for North Carolina. Both of them have 2 receptions. That's J.J. Jones and John Copenhaver. J.J. Jones, 2 for 40. Copenhaver, 2 for 16 for North Carolina State. Concepcion, 6 catches for 86 yards. The same, 3 for 45. And Rosner, 2 for 39. There's 1 fumble in the game by Drake Mays, recovered by Jalen Scott. Cedric Gray, 9 tackles, 5 of those solo. Power Eccles, 6 tackles, 3 of those solo. Wilson, 5 tackles. Borkin, 3 for 3. Here's your team stats right here. North Carolina State, 18 first downs. Carolina only able to get 6. We have a total of 123 yards to State's 327. The defense did not come down to Raleigh today. Passing, 58 yards. State, 232. Rushing yards, 65. State now with 95. Penalties, Carolina has four penalties for 29 yards. State, 4 for 35. All right, I do not know what we're going to be doing in the locker room. Do not know what kind of adjustments they're going to make. However, we do know they got to have some kind of adjustments. All right, I got 1 more like. Thank you guys for hitting that button. Whoever gave me that 6 like, here you go. I appreciate it. And we're going to take a little break here.
taken off the board.
Foul. Previous play and determined there were.
Hey, here's Adam Savoy to tell us what the result is.
Replay has reviewed the previous play and determined there were 12 offensive players on the field at the snap, which is a foul for illegal substitution by the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. We'll replay 4th down, and NC State did not make the successful field goal.
So the kick has been taken off the board. So here is Narveson to try a field goal, and Mac Brown. And Brayden Narveson's essentially going to try about a 23-yard field goal. On the final play of the first half, after we've had halftime.
I'm not really sure why it's untimed.
It's a field goal, buddy.
And the kick is good. So Brayden Narveson turns an 18-yard field goal to a 23-yard field goal. And if you're just coming back to join us to start the second half with Tim Hasselbeck, West Durham, we've seen a field goal for the second time to make it 26-7 NC State.
In the second half, but after halftime, but it happened in the first half.
That's it.
One of the strangest finishes to a halftime I think I've ever seen. But the bigger story probably is the way that Carolina has been dominated in this football game.
Yeah.
NC State has had their way offensively, scored on every offensive possession in the first half, and it's been incredible because Brennan Armstrong has been really good throwing the football, and then it's been KC Concepcion who has touched the football a lot tonight. You see it, you know, been targeted 9 times, 6 catches, 86 yards, got the 2 scores. He's had a number of carries as well, and that was the plan offensively, and NC State has been able to execute it.
So, in one of the rare exchanges, we're going to see a field goal by one team, and then that team is going to take the kick.
There's a few things that are, for me, that are hard to digest on this. Is one, that the game wasn't stopped. You know, we know that the play with Concepcion was at the goal line, and because there was roughly 19 seconds left, evidently it was reviewed fast enough so that the Mayday field goal was able to.
All right, so Carolina will be kicking off the State,
I think at that point,
and that is because if you're just tuning in,
Kick by Boyd will go into the
State, there was a penalty
start from its 25, Taylor.
called on State, but wasn't called or wasn't assessed until after halftime. They had 12 people. They had 12 men on the field. Wasn't called at right at the end of the half. They ran a Mayday play, got the guys out there, kicked it, and so since it was a penalty, they had to back them up 5 yards. They re-kicked it. They got it, so the score is still 26-7. But since
Pistol for Armstrong with Concepcion, who gets the carry.
Concepcion gets outside again,
Almost 9 on first down.
but since Carolina, since State kicked off of Carolina at the beginning of the game,
in the second half here with what we saw in the first half. In the backfield,
Carolina has to kick off the State. So it was a field goal, and Carolina had to kick off the State, so State also gets the ball back. And it is 2nd and 2. Ball is on the 32-yard line. Armstrong rolls out to his left, has a man.
He'll slip down shy of midfield at the 49. Another Wolfpack first down.
Good play designs, just to move the pocket, play action, boot, get Armstrong on the move. Left-handed quarterback moving left. Good
Lassane with another catch.
And all of a sudden, the Wolfpack doesn't look
Wolfpack just every play is working for the Wolfpack.
6, technically, of their first
I
half.
just have to say, I mean, the only thing I can say, Michael Smitty, I see Gario Nation has got to do some work. We're going to end the season with a win. They're going to hand it off in the backfield, and he's going to be hitting the backfield that time.
Grabbed him by the waist and
Rucker.
swung him down for a
That
loss.
time
The Butcher.
that time the collapse of the defensive end that time worked. But I guarantee you State comes back with it. They are not afraid to run Armstrong.
Huddle along, hold the football.
So they'll have they'll run that play again that everybody has run against the Tar Heels every game, and that is a quarterback. Just a quarterback option to keep the ball. Armstrong drops back. Quick pass as a man. Catches it, gets the first down, still on his feet. And he gets that ball down to about the 41-yard line.
Similar play we saw towards the end of the second half, and it's just a hitch route by Collins, and once again being guarded by Marcus Allen. And watch Allen at the top. Footing has been a huge issue tonight for Carolina.
Yep. So first down here for NC State. Concepcion in the barrel of the pistol with Armstrong. And here's the give to the freshman. Working to the right side, he'll turn the corner. He's got 10, 15, about 18 yards on first down. Marcus Allen, the tackle of Kevin Concepcion.
And how about the offensive line for NC State? Just everybody, just look at the movement that these guys get. Outside zone. Look at the Concepcion's 4 yards past the line of scrimmage before he really makes a cut. You know, this is not an offensive line that, you know, has had a year, you know, that you typically see out of some of these NC State offensive lines. They kind of struggled right there, not so much.
Kept Concepcion with a pickup about 18 yards. The ball is on the 21-yard line. Nims spins out, but not before getting into the Carolina red zone once again. It is notable to say that State has scored on every possession. I don't even know who punts the ball for State.
You see Mitchell come in, he's a tight end. Changing the packaging as Concepcion comes back as well, along with Raphael.
State 2nd and 7, ball on the 19-yard line.
Walk-on tight end from Concord, North Carolina.
Now Concepcion in the backfield. Inverted wishbone. This time it doesn't work.
Cedric Gray makes the stop. Third and long next for the Wolfpack.
You wonder if there's something else off of that, Wes.
Hang on, guys. I'm behind. I'm behind. The Wolfpack may have scored. And they did. I was behind. I'm sorry.
With big catches. And they did. All right, Collins' turn.
7 possessions, 7 scores for NC State tonight. The kick is good.
All right, I was behind. I forgot. I actually went back and looked at the ref explaining what was going on right out of halftime, and wow. And Armstrong throws a touchdown pass, another touchdown pass, and State.
Hey, Mom. I'll let that 3. Any ideas for your first meal home? Bojangles? Well, you don't want my cookie. Okay. This holiday, order your family favorites in the Bojangles app. Now, that tastes like home. It's Bojangles.
Hey.
Hanging lights is really hard work and takes too much time. You need to untangle them from...
I'm streaming.
Oh, not streaming. You're a streamer?
Is that a joke or something?
I mean, I never heard you say streamer. You just say I'm on live.
Yeah, I'm on live then. Let me put it that way. I'm on live.
Huh?
On live looking at my team just get demolished. Let me put 7. No, not that team getting demolished. The other team. North Carolina football.
Who are they playing?
State.
Anywho, I was calling to ask when the next game was.
Thursday.
Ooh, Thursday.
Yep.
That's too late.
What you mean too late? We need practice.
Did you need practice?
Heck yeah, we need practice.
Well, my schedule don't align with that schedule.
Sorry.
Can't we do the Wednesday or Monday?
Nope. I'm sorry.
Let's get him. Well, I guess I won't be covering this one.
You don't need, all you're going to do is watch Delancey be scared to catch the ball now and all that.
Well, I want to watch it. Maybe I could see her growth if I was able to come.
Yeah, I wish she was here so I could just take out there and throw the ball at her as hard as I could. No. But yeah, I worked with her a little bit after practice. But I mean, I got to keep on. She's kind of soft and kind of slow. So I just got.
Well, I was just curious because I thought it was going to be Monday.
Scores tonight for the Wolfpack.
Man.
And Hardy will signal for the fair catch.
I guess I'll like your live video.
Yeah, do that. There's only 2 people on right now. And who knows, as some state people might come here later and start talking junk. Yeah, you ain't got to block them. They should talk junk. We're getting beat 33-7. The second half just started. 10 minutes and 23 seconds left in the third. 33-7. Yeah. So I don't know. We always, the last 2 years, is it 2 years or 3 years? I know the last 2 years we started hot, and then we start losing games we shouldn't lose, and then we just fall off the map. Fall completely off the map. Can't win again. I don't know. Our defense shows up sometimes, but it's definitely not there tonight. State has scored on every possession they have. Like, now it ain't all been touchdown, but they still scored on every possession. Let's see if Carolina can get at least 21 points. Drake May runs. He's still on his feet. 50, 40, 30-yard line, 20, and he'll be caught at about the 15-yard line. But there's a flag on the play. Oh my gosh, it's coming back. It's going to be a hold. Oh, defense. So we're going to decline that. I thought they were gonna call that back, because that's what happens whenever we do start doing something wrong. We just can't stop. We keep doing something wrong. All right, so Drake May at least runs the ball down to about the 15-yard line. So we'll see what happens after that. See, what will happen is, instead of running the ball, let's see, we'll pass it. Drake May drops back, passes it, throws it out of bounds. Instead of running the ball on first down, you still got the best running back in the conference, and we just giving up on him. All right, I'll let you go, because I'm just talking junk. You ought to get on and talk a little junk. Say, come on, Carolina. Hey, see, you should be looking at the game. All right, then. Bye. Drake May. He keeps it this time. Drake May is going to be tackled at about the 1 yard line.
It'll be 3rd and goal.
And I think 33-7.
Yeah, guys, talk a little jump with my daughter.
If you don't get it on.
All right, Carolina back to the line quickly, and Drake May steps outside and falls into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the Tar Heels take the opening possession of the second half and put some points on the board.
And Drake's feeling it. He was trying to come off to the sideline. I think Carolina's going to go for 2.
Third quarter, but when you're down 20, just trying to chip away at it any way you can.
I know Drake said, "Hey, come on, coach. Let's just get the extra point right now. You got time." Drake May dead tired. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the right. They snap the ball. He stares down the left side. He's going to try to get in. And Drake May runs into the end zone. But there's a flag on the play.
And now a flag is thrown after May spiked the ball, scoring on the 2.
It was before he spiked the ball.
So I think we're going to get a hold on Copenhagen, and then I think we're going to get a foul on May for spiking the football.
What? You going to throw that on him too?
Which means I think we're going to look at your chart, Wes, and
Mike Brown's going to
kick the extra point.
Yeah, he should have kicked it to begin with. Hey, now, I mean, it's just 2 points, right?
Might go off script.
I sort of understand that, but with 8 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock, you still got a chance.
With 2 fouls on the play, both by the offense. Holding number 81, 10-yard penalty. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 10, who's finished the game. 15-yard penalty will also be enforced. They will play the try.
You know, that's a little bit beat up. Like here we go. And me, I'm on my soapbox just a little bit. You let guys go in the end zone and do a little dance or whatever, do a little something, you know, just a little bit. But if you spike the ball, just throw the ball down hard. That's what a spike is. That is a penalty. All right, Carolina has been backed up. Snap is down. And this was going to be good. So Carolina, with all of that, ended up with a extra point, but 14 points.
And then all of a sudden, a couple of yards here on the dive, and Carolina within 20.
All right, now, just like I was talking to my daughter, let's see if Carolina can get 20 points. You know, let's see if we can get 21 points, you know, to make this look decent. Anything can happen, but if Carolina doesn't, if we can't figure out a way to stop State defensively, or if we can't stop State offensively, this game is done for. And if Carolina scores every possession from here on out, but we can't stop State from scoring on their possessions, which they have, there's no way we can win this game. There's a possibility if we can keep State out of the end zone now, and they just get 3 points every possession. We still have a chance. But Carolina they're going to have to start copying State. They're going to have to start scoring on every possession, but we got to score touchdowns. let's see. I don't think I've done anything to deserve an extra. Oh, I got an extra like. Okay. Actually, 2 extra likes. So here we go. This is for you guys for hitting that like button. 2 extra likes. I was at 6. Now there's 8. Whoever gave me those 2 extra likes, I thank you. Appreciate it. One of them was my daughter. I appreciate it, daughter. Thanks for hitting that like button. Maybe I'll get double figures before the night is over with. All right, as Carolina gets ready to kick off the state, there is one thing I would like to look at before that occurs. Wow, if I can get my bearings, here we go. Carolina kicks this one deep into the end zone. State will take it on the 25-yard line. Drake May is now 5 of 12 for 64 yards through the air. Brennan Armstrong, 19 of 27 for 281. Good gracious. He's going to have near 400 yards. Drake May, 102 yards rushing. Marion Hampton, who usually has about 100 at this time, only has 24.
7 scores for Dave Doran's team as they take over at their 25. Mims will start with Armstrong on the series. Concepcion's in a slot to the top.
Armstrong drops back, throws it deep, has a man wide open. He catches it, puts a move on the man, still on his feet. Concepcion is doing big things, and he fumbles the ball. Carolina fell on it, but he was out. Was he in bounds, though? His feet were out of bounds.
Jabari Ritchie fell on the football.
We got a lot going on here. I think we're going to roughing the passer, which is going to prevent this from being a turnover.
Concepcion.
I said I've been calling him Concepcion, but Concepcion, they said is a freshman. He ain't real. He's hurt, but he's not injured.
They're going to call roughing the passer, I believe, on Atkinson. And then it was incredible hustle by Power Eccles to get down the field to punch the football out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 12. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. First down.
So the ball must not have been. Well, it doesn't matter. The personal foul takes all that away. Can we see it again? Can we see it again, ref? I would like to see it again. Wow, what? They just caught. They're just saying he put his weight on him.
He's not leading with the crown of his helmet. His helmet is off to the side. It's his shoulder in the midsection.
That's all they could call.
I don't believe that's roughing the passer.
All
right, big call that goes in the to the advantage of State.
And now we have whistle blow. We have
the previous play is under further review.
They're going to look at it. I didn't know you could look at that type of call, but they're going to look at it again.
We'll step aside at Carter Finley Stadium back after
I don't know if they're going to look at the ball being out of being the fumble being recovered, or they're going to look at the tackle. You know, if they really look at this and really, you know, number 12 Atkins, he hit the quarterback, but you know, it was a bang bang shot. His head's to the side and down, so we can't see that the quarterback has thrown the ball. The only thing they could call is maybe him coming down with his entire weight on the quarterback. But guys, once again, we have gotten to the point where you can't play defense. You can't play defense well at any level, because if you hit someone too hard, it's going to be called unnecessary roughness. And I just think it should be subjective. I mean, I think it is subjective, and maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe that's the wrong thing, and that's why the ref that called this personal foul, unnecessary roughness, called it unnecessary roughness because he has it's what he thinks. It looks like it is, so he's gonna call it, even though it was a bang bang hit. He didn't pick the quarterback up. He drove. He hit head down. He drove shoulder into the midsection. Nothing to do with the head. The only thing he'll call is maybe the tackler coming down with all his weight on the quarterback. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, that is a disadvantage to the defender. What if you wrap up a quarterback, you hit him, and you think he's going down, right? You wrap him up, you start your drive, and then you just let him go, and then the quarterback stays on his feet. Some of these quarterbacks are extremely agile and athletic. So what if that happens? Which it would definitely end up happening one day. I mean, what can you do? You got to hit him and then guess, okay, he's going down. I think he's down. So now I'm going to let him go. Or you got to figure out how to hit somebody and then lean to the side and bring him down. And see what happens there is somebody will wrap up a quarterback, lean to the side, and accidentally his feet will get caught. His feet will get caught, and he'll break something. Then you'll have people like Skip saying we gotta ban that. They ain't gonna change it.
The offensive player fumbled the ball at the 30-yard line, which then went forward and out of bounds.
Yeah.
The 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the 30-yard line with an automatic first down.
Wow. From the 30-yard line?
Ritzy didn't possess it in bounds. Ritzy was touching out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. Because he caught it. Wow. Forgot about all that. He caught it, and all you got to have, dude, look, he's making everybody fall. They ain't even nowhere around him. Yeah, he's touching out of bounds. All right, big play by State. Big call by the referee. 15-yard penalty is assessed from where the ball went out of bounds. So State once again in the red zone. Excepcion in the backfield by itself, going outside as usual. All you gotta do is do your scout work on North Carolina. Just do your scout work on North Carolina. You'll realize that their defensive ends do not contain. They do not contain whatsoever. I'm just thinking that's a defense. This is how they teach their defensive ends. Like, you just gotta crash down defensive end. Don't create an edge. Don't set an edge. Crash down. As soon as somebody looks like they're going up the middle, you just crash. And we do it over and over and over, and we get beat outside over and over and over. Look, right there. Right there. Did y'all not see the defensive end get beat crashing down inside? Show it again. North Carolina State has scored on every offensive possession. And coach said, hey, let's go for 2. We can do whatever we want to right now.
They're going for 2.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody's got the card in. It's on an iPad. So that's on some sort of tablet, right?
Might as well, huh?
I think it's going to be something creative as you see Porter Wilkes kind of hiding the hip of the right tackle.
Yep.
Something creative. Let's see. That was going to be some kind of pass. Incomplete.
Trying to get it to Juice Vereen. But Mims nonetheless gets the score. And it's his 8th rushing score of the year.
It's a really nice catch too, because Henry Rucker comes flying and then it's kind of slicing underneath his original path. Good job of bouncing it, and then good strength on the finish by Mims.
Wow. At least when you if you're coming You still got to keep him outside. I'm sorry. Even as a defensive end, if you think you're reading the play when you're going, you got to attack his outside shoulder, so he has to go inside. You can't crash inside and go at his inside shoulder and then give him out, let him get outside. That's going to be a touchdown. Time after time after time. All right, so right now the score is 39-14. And like I said at the beginning of the game, if Carolina gets beat 3 times in a row by State, like, what do you do? What is the motivation to try to get them back for the 4th year? You couldn't beat them in 3 years. So, all right, my first year I don't beat you. The first year I don't beat you, I'm like, okay, that was a fluke. It should have never happened. The defensive secondary, I don't know what the heck they were thinking. The last thing that can happen is let somebody get behind you twice, right? So okay, we're gonna get our get back next year when we go down there. So we go to State. They were at State. We go to Carolina. They're coming here, so we're definitely going to win this one. And then we end up losing by a field goal again. So now it's like, hey, no way. Nothing could stop us from winning this game. And we have come out and laid an egg right now. Nesbitt finally gets finally get targeted. That's all I can say right there. Nesbitt has his first touch. First catch. Carolina hands it off this time. And for some reason, they've got Amarion Hampton waiting for an offensive line to get moving instead of hitting the hole. Drake May drops back. Pump fakes. Gets it out to Amari Hampton, who fights forward to get a first down. Carolina is having trouble with their footing on this field. I mean, that you can't deny that. Carolina does pick up a first down. They are in State's territory. Ball is on the 43-yard line. Drake May drops back. Tries to set his feet. Nothing there. Has a man. Can't hit him. That was to J.J. Jones. And J.J. Jones is shaking up.
I wasn't sure that Drake wasn't down. He slips again.
He gets it out.
Get that football out, but man, the footing has been an issue seemingly all night for the Tar Heels.
J.J. Jones looks like he's out. British Brooks in the backfield. Drake May's going to drop back. Everybody's coming. He just throws it away. Let's go, offensive coordinator. You know State's going to bring him. Don't be like the offensive coordinator for offensive coordinator. Don't be like Frank Wright. Don't be like Frank Wright and call and get your quarterback killed. You know the defensive coordinator is going to bring the house, but you keep dropping your quarterback to go deep. 3rd and 10 for the Tar Heels. Good catch by Nesbitt. Good pass by Drake May. Got to be something quick to get it out of there, because they were bringing him.
He's under pressure, and obviously Peyton Wilson puts a good lick on him. They give him the first down. Good throw.
Run it one time. Drake May drops back again. 3 receivers to the left. Throws it high. Drake May not on target today.
Who's on the field? Blackwell did not play last week in Clemson. You got to go back to Minnesota to find the last catch for the Tar Heels, number 2, and that's the freshman Doc Chapman on the field, wearing 0. So now Walker's had a tough night. Jones is shaking up. No Nate McCollum tonight, Tim.
Tez Walker on the right side.
It's like it's Copenhagen.
3 receivers to the left. State rushing 3. And the shuttle pass to Brooks, waiting on the blockers. He does pick up a first down, though. 1st and 10, 6 minutes and 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Drake already back under center drops back, goes to the end zone, has a man, overthrows him, throws it a little bit long into the inside, and Copenhagen can't get to that one. Oh, had it in his hands. That would have been a heck of a catch, though. He's feeling it. Receivers dropping out to the side there for Carolina, having to lay out and catch this ball. It's 2nd and 10. Heck, I run it again. Carolina can get a first down. Drake May's going to drop back, throw it short. You ain't got to go in the end zone. Has a man wide open in the middle. It's Tez Walker, and he gets into the end zone. He fumbled the ball, so you got to give that to him, right, Rep? He fumbled the ball, got on it in the end zone. That's a touchdown. It's a touchdown.
It's great effort by Tez Walker. Good job.
Tez Walker runs something other than a non-route.
All kinds of room to run afterwards. And then there was a big collision there by Brown. I think that was Peyton Wilson.
Yeah, but he fumbled it.
Out, but then it's recovered, I think, in the end zone. By
Yeah, it was recovered in the end zone.
He was down before the ball came out.
What? That ball was, the knee wasn't down.
I think maybe on that initial hit, Walker's knee was down, which just looks like that was the
All right, Carolina going for 2. They send a man in motion, turn around, and May gets away from the first guy, throws it, floats it, dangerous pass, throwing it while backing up. And I think it was it Boykins? Not sure that was Boykins as a defensive back, but let's say that he was. May have had a chance to intercept that one. Lucky it was short. I think Scott was putting the pressure on Drake.
So the Walker touchdown is a 10-play, 75-yard drive in 2:10.
Like I understand you've gotta pick up points where you possibly can, but like
Responsible for tonight on the pass to Walker. And let's go back to the Walker.
like still like if you don't get the 2 point,
Brown hits him here.
but he doesn't go down.
His knee is down.
Oh,
And then he gets hit by
but is that ball coming out?
Then that ball comes out.
Right.
So Tez might have been short.
He's actually down before the fumble.
Correct.
Boom.
Here's the hit. Let's see if this ball is loose. His knee is
Okay.
down before that ball is
Right.
loose.
Got you. Carolina's gonna try to do an onside kick, which to me is not. I understand, but it's the third quarter. It's the third quarter. Just kick it deep. I know you're 19 points down, but kick it deep. Maybe your defense can get a stop. Maybe, just maybe, on a long field. I mean, make State work. You're giving them the ball already in Carolina territory. Just awful decision. It's the third quarter. Like, yeah, in the fourth quarter, I'm doing that, but not now. Come on. You're abandoning good decisions in the third quarter with 5. Well, when you did it was closer to 6 minutes left on the clock. In the third, now in the fourth, you still down. Okay, maybe let's go for it. Maybe not the first time, but the second. I mean, you know, after that you go for it, onside kick, but not right now. Like, you got it. State's too smart. You know, State was waiting for that to begin with. All right, so Carolina basically gives State, a team that has not been stopped all night, the ball in their territory, in Carolina's territory.
With Isaiah Shirley coming onto the field and an extra tight end. Reed Mitchell.
Now this Isaiah Shirley is from Boone, North Carolina at 6'3", 275.
4 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. 39-20. 3rd and 1. Armstrong keeps it himself. He's short of the first down, but State is in North Carolina territory.
Armstrong took a big hit. Basically, quarterback power. He tries to bounce it a little bit.
Heck, if he had put his shoulders down and ran.
To the ground with obviously his head. Picks up a little torque as well.
4th and 1.
So 4th and short. State will work from the shotgun.
I'm gonna try to draw him offside.
4th down this year. Mims is with Armstrong, and now we got procedure on.
Oh, procedure on State.
Ball start. Offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty.
So, will State punt it this time? Or do they feel comfortable?
Just watch him here after they come in motion. That flinch right there, and now it certainly takes you out of going for it. It's a pretty good
Maybe not. Now State, State's got to make smart decisions and go ahead and punt this one.
Little Hardy. Got Elijah Huzzy in the lineup.
Ball is punted.
Signals for the fair catch, and we'll make it.
Fair caught at about the 9-yard line.
3:28 to play in the 3rd.
So even after the onside kick, Carolina's able to hold on defense. It would have been even better to hold on defense further the other direction, but that's what I was saying. Like, why go for it? Why go for an onside kick? You know, State is looking for them to go for an onside kick. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they was like, okay, surely they wouldn't go this early, but you never know. So State gets on it, short field. Carolina defense finally holds one time. Finally holds. So what if you could have held them at about the 40? Drake May drops back. Drake May goes deep, has a man. And this is Jones, who was hurt. He was hurt on the last play. Did he catch the ball? I thought maybe he caught it, but I'm not sure now.
He takes a pretty good shot.
Well,
a battle right in the back.
He does catch it,
Jones was a little shaken up,
but Jones hit on that same side and falls on that arm, so that arm is about dead now.
Left arm.
Yep. He's holding it like it's his shoulder, and we will not see Jones the rest of the day, I'm pretty sure. Tough guy, tough try.
But JJ Jones heading straight back to the 10 now, that left arm hanging, and he's obviously in pain. He was in there for the entire NC State offensive drive before that, came out just before the Heels took the field, tried to give it a go again, but after that hit, looks like he's going to be evaluated once again, guys.
Oh, dang, evaluation. You evaluate him to see what's wrong with him, then you tell him to take his helmet off. All right, Carolina back on the field, 19 points down. 1st and 10. Drake May is going to drop back again. Had happy feet, but found Copenhagen on the sideline.
Part of what's happened because Carolina has created some first downs.
Oh, that's tape on Copenhagen's uniform. All right, Carolina with the ball on the 45-yard line. Their own 45-yard line. Still 2 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. We don't have to abandon the pass. And Carolina will go back to a pass. Double pump. Drake May throws this one out of bounds. He is not on target today.
Who's now 50% on 24 tries, 173 and 2 scores. NC State not only has been electric on offense tonight, they've delivered the goods defensively too.
Second and 10 for Carolina. Drake May drops back again. Shuttle pass.
Going, and he'll pick up a couple. Now it's 3rd and maybe 7. Davin Van to stop for the Wolfpack.
This is Hampton back on the field. That little shuttle pass picks up about 2 yards on the carry. Drake May drops back again. He's gonna find his tight end for a first down. Stepped up in the pocket nicely.
He's going to be down behind the play. The big number 1 of the Wolfpack.
And defense number 1 has a player down that is for the Wolfpack. Looking at his foot, ankle, or something like that.
Inside NC State's 40 with 2 minutes to go in the third.
Yeah, and it was pressure from Van. I think that initially made Drake May climb in the pocket and thought he might take off and run, but was able to find Copenhaver. And Devin Van has been, see him, here's Van right here. He's been a really good player here at NC State. Go through that rip move and, kind of his climb in the pocket, I think helped.
They're going to get him to his feet.
Peyton Wilson going to catch Copenhaver.
First and 10. They fake the reverse, and British Brooks goes nowhere. Gonna lose 6 on the play, 5 for sure. We'll see where they spot it. Carolina gonna hurry up though and get ready for 2nd and long.
And that was gonna be a flea flicker, and I just think they didn't feel good about the exchange because they had receivers down the field running routes.
Yep. Banks lines again. Kind of knocked away as he threw toward Gavin Blackwell, and it was Red Hiblin who leads the Wolfpack with Van in sacks, closing on Drake May.
And by closing on him, I think put enough pressure on him that he affected the throw from May. Just May climbs trying to get this off. He's right. I don't know that May really able to throw the ball that he wanted to because of the pressure from Hiblin.
Edwards only had a couple tackles in the last 4 games, but he's around the
All right, Drake May in the backfield.
Defense.
2 receivers to both sides. It's 3rd and 15. Drake has a man. It's Ted Walker. He picks up about 18, but there's a flag on the play.
There's going to be offensive pass interference on a pick by Nesbitt to get Ted Walker free on the under route.
Pass interference. Offense number 18. 15-yard penalty.
Wow. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So that's gonna, what's that gonna mean? 3rd and 17.
You can't lean into him, and I don't think he really needed to do it since he was going underneath Nesbitt. 3rd
and 30, so it's not from the spot of the foul. It's from the, wow, it's from the line of scrimmage. So Carolina with 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Definitely going to be passing this one. Drake May drops back. He's under pressure. A screen is thrown. Brooks tackled at the 50-yard line.
Look at the ground that Peyton Wilson covers. My goodness. He is so fast. He plays with so much speed. At 6'4", just covers so much ground. You think you've got a good pickup in that boom. Here comes number 11 flying.
He's a heck of a linebacker.
You know, we were told earlier in the year about the 10.
All right, 4th and 20. Carolina will definitely go for it. I think they are.
I think the most.
No, they're not going to go for it. They're going to punt it.
Amazing, but
and a good-looking punt fielded at about the 14-yard line.
So now with 13 seconds to go.
Well, we go for onside kick, and then 4th and 20. Down by 19. We don't go for it. Hey, what's the difference? But that's the right thing to do.
You have a guy who's an alpha on defense and one on offense, right, Tim? Yeah. Rarely do you have a guy that touches everybody. This guy does.
So Carolina stopped State once. Can they do it again? Concepcion this time is rounded up before he gets to the line of scrimmage. The freshman has been working hard all game. But that's the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the third quarter. Carolina still trailing 20-39. And we're going to take a timeout with everyone else. All right, NC State 14 minutes and 31 seconds away from another win over North Carolina. It's 3rd and 4. Carolina hasn't been able to get any pressure on the quarterback. Notice will be a pass. Armstrong does drop back, has a man, but he can't catch it. I'm telling you right now, if the state receivers had caught all the passes that state has, they'd have one more touchdown. Oh, and I'm talking literally another touchdown because Penix, is it Penix? One of the guys for state, I think number 6, dropped a pass or missed a pass in the end zone. Carolina's defense has Carolina's defense has stopped State twice in a row.
Wes, you mentioned the NC State 3-touchdown lead. Well, if you thought that would chill out the very intense Wolfpack defensive coordinator Tony Gibson, you thought wrong. I just heard him in the huddle a few minutes ago to his defense. He said, quote, no time to play timid, be aggressive.
And that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Go ahead and you play aggressive and you end the game. All right? You play to win. You play to win the game. All right, Carolina with the ball. Good field position, actually. Ball on the 41-yard line. Drake May drops back. Going downfield, he's hit. But it is caught anyway. This is Nesbitt. Drake takes a hit. But look. Drake May drops back again. Pump fake. Had to pull this ball down. Throws it short and can't hit his intended receiver, which is Hampton. Oh, well, that was a good hit. He got hit as soon as he caught. They ain't gonna. No, they're not gonna. They shouldn't have flagged Atkins. Shouldn't have flagged Atkins. Drake May dropping back again. Goes short, but throws it high. Is still caught for maybe about a 3-yard pickup. This is 3rd down. Drake. 3rd and 7. Drake May getting the play from the sideline. State only rushing 3.
3rd and 7.
You better get ready, Drake. He'll snap that ball anytime. Ball is snapped. Drake May pulls it down. Gets the 1st down.
To the State 32.
Drake May gets the 1st down with his feet. I tell you, hey, everybody's covered. You might have to run that quarterback draw a couple of times. Quick out. Copenhagen catches it for another 1st down. Carolina in the red zone of State. 12 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. State runs players on. Carolina's got to wait for them to get their players off. They're taking their time. 3 receivers to the left. Drake May want to pass it again. Slant is tipped up and it's intercepted by Wilson, who is flying around. And that is how it's gone tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That boy can cover yard, can cover space. He's gonna make a great defensive player in the NFL.
He just kind of stops, not allows Aiden White to close on it, gets his hand in there. Not all that different than some plays we've seen earlier this year because of hustle to the football. Peyton Wilson's there.
That's why, because he hustles to the football. All right, Carolina had a chance right there to put some points on the board. It ends in an interception.
And now has his 6th career interception.
And so State's going to start almost where they started a few minutes ago. They try to get outside. Concepcion is closed in that time. The defensive end makes him turn it back in, sets the edge.
It really has been, and he's been the explosive big play guy, and they just really haven't been able to connect tonight. You got to give credit to NC State defensively for their play.
Concepcion, he's a talent. He needs to get in the weight room though. Can Carolina get to Armstrong one time? Mims still on his feet. Mims that is Mims, right? Mims, big strong back. It's third down. Mac Brown still coaching. 11 minutes on the clock. 11 minutes on the clock. They run this inverted wishbone. Puts Concepcion in the backfield. 10 minutes, 43 seconds on the clock. Concepcion limps out to the left. Armstrong drops back. Has a man and it's caught. But there's a flag on the play.
That would be a first down if the play stands at the 28-yard line.
I think we're going to get pass interference.
There's going to be pass interference on the offense.
Pass interference. Offense, number 4. This is the goal. Third down.
Pass the distance to the goal line. Yeah.
Brooks is trying to basically set a screen for Concepcion and
setting the screen for Concepcion and
it's not where the ball went.
Quarterback didn't even go to him. So it will repeat third down. Is 3rd and 14. Can Carolina hold them and get off the field again? That'll be 3 times that the offense hadn't been able to score. And this clock. State stacks 2. Now they send Big Mims. I don't know, that's maybe not Mims. For Carolina, they're going to hand it off and State's going to be, what do you call it? They're going to be smart about it. Not even smart, conservative. They're going to be conservative and hand it off. That doesn't work. And so State will have to pump the ball for the 3rd time.
3-possession game. They're getting the football back inside.
4th and 14, you wouldn't think State would try to get a first down, but maybe just yell it out just to be sure. Just yell out there, coach. Hey, watch the fake. Just yell it. Even though they probably won't do it, just yell it. You never know. Watch the fake. Watch the fake.
Hardy stands at 48 to wait on Newcaster's punt.
And he will punt the ball.
That's a good one. Hardy will signal for and make the fair catch.
Hardy catches it on his own 40-yard line.
19-point lead for the Wolfpack. 9 to play in Raleigh.
It's bow time. Hey, Mom.
And we have another timeout.
Well, you don't want my cookie.
Carolina will have the ball when we return.
This app will change your life. So if you're a student or professional, you type a lot, and occasionally you might make a mistake or two. I got this app called Grammarly Keyboard that's basically your own digital writing assistant. Once it's downloaded and set up, whenever I type anything, it clarifies my sentences and helps me choose better words. This is especially helpful when emailing my professors. Share this with all of your friends and download it on the App Store and Play Store.
All right, let's check. Let's check to see if somebody else has hit that like button. First of all, I'd like I appreciate you guys hitting that like button. And if you do, you get a sound from the air horn. And there's 2 more likes. And here we go for the 9th. And for the 10th thumb up. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. That helps out the channel, helps get it out. And if you really want to help me out, and if you don't mind, share the stream. Share the stream to someone else who's on YouTube. Share it to your Facebook. Share it to your Instagram. And hey, I appreciate it.
Like you have an app named Instagram. You can search for it in the App Store.
Yeah, I don't have Instagram on this one, Siri. But when did I say, hey Siri? Find Instagram. Of course not. I didn't say it. I have to say, hey Siri. There you go. Hey,
I don't have a sexual orientation.
No, what? I didn't ask that. What is going on? Whatever, Siri, you tripping over here. Drake May drops back. He's going to go down. Well, there's a flag on the play. Maybe a double whammy. Drake May. Drake May's leg. He's holding his leg.
Illegal shift. Offense. 2 players moving and having a set prior to the snap. Penalty is declined. It's 2nd down.
Drake May is holding that ankle. Better get him out.
It's bow time.
Hey, Mom.
It's not worth it.
Any ideas for your first meal home?
Not worth it.
Well, you don't want.
Your last game in the regular season which is probably going to be your last game at North Carolina in the regular season. Hey, you don't want to get hurt. You know, you got stock in the NBA. I mean, excuse me, in the NFL. You know, you're going to get drafted to someone. You know, go there, stay 5. If you get lucky, 10 years. But yeah, take him out, put the other guy in, and we'll run the ball. Run the ball a little bit. I gotta learn the other kid's name too. Like, I seen him play in a big win Carolina had. I think I can't remember what team it was. But the kid's athletic. I don't know how accurate he is. Heck, he might come out tonight and be more accurate than Drake May is tonight. Yeah, Coach, I understand you still want to win this game. I know Drake wants to win, but you got to be smart too. Got to be smart too. Like, you know, no need to get this kid seriously injured on his last regular season game of his career. So take him out, put the other kid in. Yeah, let's roll with whatever happens. We're 19 points down. That's what I say. Am I wrong? Drake May still going to try to go, of course.
Taken up on the play. Looked like an ankle injury. Another look here, Tim.
Well, it was Copenhagen trying to block Peyton Wilson, which on a pass rush is probably not what you want. I think the ball's down, and I just think that ankle, as Peyton Wilson was coming in from behind him.
Coach, don't put that dude.
May doesn't bring himself back out on
Oh, he's probably going to try to do it, but dang.
Connor Harrell from Alabaster, Alabama.
Yeah, Connor. Connor Harrell.
This year.
Connor Harrell. Let's run the ball. Run the ball, Connor. We should have an empty backfield and let him run it.
70% completion as a senior, and
They ain't letting Hampton get nothing. And every time he does, he's going to pay for it. And that's Wilson out there.
And on the 98 face his final home game, Wilson is going to empty the tank. You can count on that.
And Cody Gibson emptying it as well, brought all that pressure on that.
Wilson is flying around hitting people for State.
Actually expecting to play coverage here on 3rd and long.
It's 3rd and long.
Snap to Harrell.
Harold goes down.
That is red Hitler.
Listen, that's what happens. That's and see, a lot of people are going to say, oh well, it happened because Drake May wasn't in there. No. That's bad block. That's not the good blocking. Let's see, could he have stepped up?
He's able to get the edge quickly.
I mean, he couldn't. He don't. Listen, he don't even know the dude is behind him. He don't even know the guy's coming. So 4th and 19, will Carolina punt it? Yep, they will punt it. 7 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Good punt.
Coit at the 30.
And he goes down.
Based on the way that play kind of unfolded at the
7 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock.
Busy night for Adam Savoie and his crew. The long snapper Drew Little might have been involved here.
During the return, personal foul, face mask, number 0 of the kicking team, 15-yard penalty.
It's actually not 0, just whoever this kid is, 61.
Face mask. Timeout to Raleigh. Carolina trails 19 to the Wolfpack.
All right, the ball was kicked to State. State now has the ball. Carolina has stopped State 3 times, but they just were not able to move the ball down the field and pick up points. But that was the opportunity. The defense did give Carolina the opportunity to close this lead. I mean, like I said, yeah, you definitely want to get some kind of score, but Carolina would have to score touchdowns. And if they did score touchdowns on those 3 possessions, who knows? It could be another. It could have been another classic. It could have been another classic, even without going for 2, But you know, Carolina did have a chance there. Got it down inside the red zone. And a pass to Tez Walker was tipped, and it was intercepted right there. I think is where all the air just went out of the balloon right there. Not only just for the players, but I think even for the coaches. Air out of the balloon, and I know Carolina Nation, extremely hard to watch. Extremely hard to watch, but you know, we've been through this before. Went through it last year. Very, very hot start. With the added experience, you think, okay, this is the year. This is the year that we beat everyone in the ACC, and then of course, Georgia Tech, who always beats us, starts our downhill spiral. We did beat Duke. That was it, kind of controversial, but we did. I mean, a win is a win. Beat Campbell. Should have beat Campbell. Ended up beating Campbell. And then lost to Clemson.
With Heels head athletic trainer Luke Ross. They went in there together, and just a few moments ago, Drake came back out with that left ankle all the way taped up. Looks like he may give it a go here to end the game, which could be his final game in a UNC uniform, guys.
Wolfpack takes over.
Well, Drake May plays. Drake May plays.
Armstrong in the backfield.
Armstrong hands it off.
Terrific night for Brennan Armstrong.
Mims I think this is Mims up the middle. It was Mims. State continue to just run this ball, run some time off the clock.
Continue to build on some of the creative stuff they've done throughout the year.
If they get a first down, they get a first down. If not, they'll punt it. Their defense is just flying around.
Be a little bit more productive in the passing game, spreading the football around.
2nd and 7. Mims back in the backfield again. They send a man in motion. Hand it off. Mims running hard, still on his feet. A pickup of about 2. Clock still rolling at 6:34. 3rd and 4. I'd like to thank everyone who stopped by, everyone who hit that like button. Still not over. I will check it before this game is over. And if I have any new likes other than, I think I had 9 likes, I give you one of those for appreciation. 20-39. State has commanded this football game and controlled it from the jump. First down by State.
Well drawn, Taylor Rucker made the stop with stick leg.
Well drawn is right because the motion Concepcion out of the backfield, and he ends up being the lead blocker. As they get Lassane the football.
Lassane with the catch in the first down.
46, 5.5 to go.
So this means State will run at least 2 more minutes off the clock.
On the verge now of their 3rd straight win against Carolina. The last 2 have been in dramatic fashion. This one tonight
has been a dominating performance from the Wolfpack.
Scored on their first 8 possessions of the ball game. They scored on all 6 in the first half.
This time Mims tries to bounce it out to his right, but he is tripped up. He knows nothing was there. If he gets outside, he is running into the end zone right now.
And then the players were able to execute the plan at a high level. And this was an offense, we had them against Duke. He scored 3 points, and it was at the very beginning of the game. I think the way this team has stuck together has been really impressive.
Yo, the offensive coordinator called a great game, too. Mims tries to get out to his left. He picks up a couple. Like I said, State is just content to run this ball and eat up time. Because that offensive coordinator could get creative and call something. And he probably will if they don't get this first down here in 3rd and 7.
Team that had to make a quarterback change and then make another quarterback change. The 2 running backs leave the program. The way that it's been held together has been impressive.
Yep. 3rd down. Armstrong wants to throw.
Armstrong finally sacked for the first time tonight. He just wants to hold on to that ball. And I think Carolina called the timeout this time.
Armstrong was thinking he's going to get a big play because Carolina wasn't lined up correctly defensively. But by being out of position, it took away the throwing lane.
Yep. Timeout, 3:42 to go. NC State in front by 19 in Raleigh.
We want to take this shortcut.
All right, so we have another timeout, and during this timeout, let's just check out the stats again. Nothing surprising about this. State doing a number on North Carolina. Drake May, 18 to 33 for 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Brennan Armstrong, 22 of 31 for 334 yards, 3 touchdowns. Drake May has 106 yards rushing. Amari Hampton, 9 carries for 28 yards. Just couldn't get him going today. Concepcion, 11 carries for 55 yards. Raphael, 7 for 39. And Nims, 12 for 33, the big running back out of Indianapolis, I think, is what they said. Carrying the ball, carrying the load here at the end of the game just to run this time out. For the receiving core for North Carolina, Copenhagen, 5 catches for 64. J.J. Jones, 4 for 62 before he got hurt. Nesbitt, 3 catches for 48. And Tez Walker, 1 catch for 21. And a couple of more catches but for other guys. But at the half, the only 2 catches that were made were from Copenhagen. And I think maybe J.J. Jones had 1 at the half, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not quite sure. But for State, Concepcion, 7 catches for 131 yards, 2 touchdowns. The same, 5 catches, 66. Collins, 3 for 46. 2. Rosner, 2 for 39. I'm telling you, the ball was just spread around for State. Drake May, 1 fumble. It was recovered by Copen. It was recovered by Jalen Scott. Tez Walker fumbled too, but he fumbled on the goal line and recovered it in the end zone for his touchdown. Cedric Gray has had a long night. He and Octavius Lane. This is Cedric Gray. 15 tackles, 5 of those solo. Lane, 12 tackles, 4 solo. And Power Echols, 8 for 3 because they've been on the field all night. But Wilson over for State, the linebacker, has been flying around. 14 tackles, 7 of those solo.
Carolina is going to scrimmage from its 13, and time for our Bojangles Big Bowl moment.
All right, Carolina comes back out there with, I think it's a little bit more, and it's 3 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. This is just for pride, ladies and gentlemen. This game is basically a wrap, 20-39. Carolina hasn't been able to move the ball. They've been able to move the ball, but they haven't been able to finish drives. And the defense in the first half was not able to stop the State Wolfpack for nothing.
Congratulations to
And what you see right there, the slipping down, that has had a factor in the game for North Carolina. Both teams scored 13 points in the second half, so Carolina just hasn't been able to make any leeway. Another slip down, but a catch by Tez Walker. Drake May back in the game. Throws it short. And number 24, that's going to be, I think, Brooks. Catches but falls down. What is this yellow stuff on Carolina's uniform? It's bothering me. All right, the Tar Heels basically on their 33-yard line, 31-yard line. Drake May drops back, hands it. It's a draw. British Brooks gets the first down, slips down again. No one can keep their footage on offense. That was the theatrics of the defensive backs not doing their job. Drake May throws it short. It is caught. Drake May was hurt in this game. Back out on the field, throws it down the field. It's intercepted again. Another tip, and this time it's intercepted again. by State. That is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Still time left on the clock, but
defender, and they adorned with some hugs to some players, and Tony Gibson for the job that they've done defensively.
that's going to be it. It's a minute and 53 seconds on the clock. Let's just see, make sure this was tipped. I mean, this was intercepted. Sort of thrown behind Nesbitt just a little bit. But it was intercepted. Hey, Nesbitt's a little bit of alligator arms there, and I understand because these guys are flying around for State.
And the Wolfpack are going to go to 9-3.
Yep.
Winners of 5 straight.
Interception, another interception by Drake May, 2 tonight.
For the postseason date and a win that would get them to 10 for the first time in 21 years. And now they've got 100 seconds to burn to that 9th win. And how about Brennan Armstrong tonight, Tim?
You know, Dave Gorm told us, and he said to Brennan, he said, I don't know how
what up, Jermon? We need a new coach. They ain't gonna fire Mac Brown. If NC State had our team, they would be playing for a national championship. I tell you what, that offensive coordinator, the play caller, he called a heck of a game tonight, man. Mims trying to, well, it's already, the nail's already in the coffin. The fat lady she's just standing at the microphone ready to sing.
Has lost 4 of their last 6.
And it's 1st and 10, so what they'll probably get into victory formation right here.
For the first time since 2018, been a span of 70 games since the Tar Heel team has failed to score 20 or more in consecutive games. And Carolina will have a
dude, don't you start no crying right now. Okay, just want to make sure.
Here's Armstrong to touch a knee, and NC State.
Yep, we can't beat Georgia Tech, and we cannot beat State.
From North Carolina.
And that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Carolina is the only team that gets worse. Yeah, it's been that way for the last 2 years, and I can't even remember the third. I can't remember 3 years ago. But yeah. Actually, it was like for 3 years, but the last 2 have been the worst feeling, because you start off with such a hot start, and then and now Carolina will be 8-4. Just like last year. I can't remember what our record was last year. It wasn't too much different than this, but we still got into a bowl game. So do we get into a bowl game this year? Because last year we got in that bowl game. We lost the bowl game also. Wilson, hey, he played a heck of a game tonight, man. That kid right there did too, and he is a kid. He's a kid, a freshman.
I know his career is coming to a close, but what can you say about Lemon?
If he doesn't win every award that he's on, that's the crime of the century. There is no better football player than that man, number 11. He's a bad man and a great.
The players on our team too good to be this unprepared, always getting out coached with no development. Hey, I can't. I mean, the way it looks, Jermon, I can't disagree with you. I can't disagree with you. Like, it really does. It really doesn't look like they develop. There's a couple of kids that seems like they've gotten better, like Cedric Gray, Power Echols, but offensively. And maybe they have, but like you're saying right there, if it's the coaching, I guess. And I hate to say that. I hate to say anything about the coaching, because I'm a coach, and I know people sit in the stands, get down on me too, or whatever. But I mean, dang, man. Like, I don't know, bro.
What are you doing tonight to celebrate?
That between me and my friends.
Little was that between him and his friends. I hear you. But yeah, it's just, man, I hate to play against teams where it just looks like the offense coordinator just calling plays that's so fluent and so creative, and then, you know, ours just looks mundane and no creativity, like in none of it, no creativity. It's almost like we were afraid to be creative. Look at we was getting ready to do a flea flicker. That was the only, you know, one I would say was creative. What else did we do that was really creative? Like, there's no misdirection in the backfield. I mean, I think even with the weakest team, if you go misdirection, sometimes I'm talking like a counter or something to mix the defense up. With the talent that we do have, you're right about that. With the talent we do have, it just looks like we could break more. Like if you're running back, and if your offensive line is not able to overpower the defensive line, with the best running back in the conference, like don't you then try to do some misdirection to get that running back out in the open, or get somebody off balance on defense and then have the best running back in the conference break one, because we couldn't go straight up on those guys. Now I think Amari Hampton had one good run for about 8, maybe 11 yards. After that it was nothing. Couldn't get it to Tez a couple of times. Drake wasn't on. He wasn't real accurate tonight. But again, you can only be as good as the plays that you run. You know what I'm saying? At times you can only be as good as plays you run, and it depends on the defense that you're running those plays against. Our offense didn't match up or didn't offset the plays that the defensive plays State ran. Of course, plus State is has an aggressive defense, so, and that defensive coordinator knows how to put pressure on the QB. So and you saw a few times there in the second half where Drake May started to have happy feet, but he did I will give it to Drake. He did keep his eyes downfield and get that ball out sometime. It's too bad that some of the passes weren't accurate or placed where they needed to be, like the one to Tez, which got tipped, sort of thrown behind him, got tipped. That was intercepted, but by that guy right there, he was flying around though. Then the last one was thrown high. You know, I think, was that Nesbitt? As Nesbitt that went up and tried to catch that, but I mean, I can feel him, because those guys from State were flying around. Like, it's not like he felt like invincible. Sometimes as a receiver, you feel like, hey, I can do whatever. I'm not going to get hit because these guys ain't like that. Like, those wide receivers for State could have probably felt like that. I'm going for everything because, hey, ain't nobody around me. These zones are too wide open. But Nesbitt goes up. Try to catch that ball. It's kind of high, and you can see, hey, he's trying to snatch it down, but that's part of putting those arms up for like half a second, trying to catch that ball and bring it down quickly before you get hit. And that ball basically went through his hands. He slowed down a little bit when he touched it, and it was intercepted. So who knows what Carolina could have done with those drives right there. The defense did come around a little bit. They did come around a little bit in the second half. You know, they did stop State 3 times in a row. I'm going to say that was legitimate stops. Let's try to get Dabo Sweeney. Dabo got that swag, boy. He's
it was amazing to see what this Wolfpack team
He'll bring that swag, bring that over that confidence down to Carolina, but he wouldn't dare do that. He wouldn't do that. Gosh, there was something else I was gonna say, but I'm basically just running my mouth. Basically running my mouth. Let's see here. Okay. I don't even know if I want to look at the. I don't want to look at the box scores no more. Everybody's seen that. We can look at the team stats. I don't really want to look at that either. But there it is. I ain't got to go over all of it. Carolina didn't end up with 384 total yards, 504 for State. Rushing yards, 170 for State, 130 for North Carolina. Penalties, once again, we have almost we were 1.1 yards short of 100-yard penalties. State has 64. You know what I'm saying? That's enough. You ain't gotta look at that no more. I know what I was trying to say. The defense did slow State up there in the second half, right? State scored 26 points in the first half. They scored 13 in the second. Carolina scored 13 in the second, only 7 in the first half. So, in that third and fourth quarter, especially in the fourth quarter when Carolina stopped State 3 times. 3 times. If we score there, it's a different ball game. Heck, if we score one time in the first quarter, you know, heck, if we get 2 field goals like State did in the first quarter, and then score twice in the fourth when we were driving the ball, it's a different ball game. But it's at least close. It's another close game. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen. We couldn't run the ball. Okay, here we go. Mac needs some warm milk and a rocking chair. His time is up. The players on our team, okay, too good. We stayed getting whooped on the line of scrimmage. Big time, Jeremiah. Big time. I'm gonna definitely give you a horn, right? I'm gonna have to make me another thing. Let's see. Yeah, what else could I get here? My horn right here. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Yeah, that's the sound that Carolina defense was hearing in their head every time State ran a play. Yeah, definitely. We need to really do some recruiting on the defensive line. I mean, we need to really do some recruiting on the defensive line. We're still North Carolina. You're still one of the premier colleges, if you will, in the land. You can still recruit. So we need to go around and scout. We need to get 2 tremendous linemen, somebody that could do some damage. Somebody got to get in the backfield and put some pressure on the quarterback. Good gracious, like, we can't. I mean, you know what? We got 1 sack tonight, and I think that was a daggone. That was a busted play. All right, and that was a good play. Then we don't know how to. We don't have stunts that get people open. it's strictly just it's straight up man on man, mano a mano, right? Mano a mano, and our defensive line just can't get in the backfield. They just can't make plays on the quarterback. I think with Jermon talking about development, and maybe we need to get somebody in there, some defensive line coach in there that could teach these guys some tricks of the trade to get themselves open, to get themselves away from the offensive linemen and get in the backfield. Either that, or they need to get in the weight room. We need to get some houses in there. If we're just being overpowered by the offense, I mean, I always think that the defensive line has the advantage. They're usually the most athletic. They can use their hands. Yeah, offensive line use their hands too, but defense can actually grab a little bit to get rid of guys. And I always think they have the advantage. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones putting moves on the offensive linemen. But I do understand if you have a prolific offensive line, you can wear a defense down. That's why we need to invest some scholarships in some serious linemen, bro. Serious linemen. Well, you know y'all can't do that. What are y'all doing? Anytime somebody slides, they just go for it. Head, shoulders right at the head, just trying to take them out. All right, I'm trying to look at this Florida State-Florida game. I hope this game gets Matt fired. Matt is on the hot seat, I think. I would love to get Duke coach, to be honest, because he has Duke looking like a tough team, really does. Not leave Dabo where you ain't gonna lie. Dabo, I don't know how we would take him down here, bro. Let's try to get that. We made another subpar QB look like a Heisman. Man, we do that all the time, don't we? Our defense does that all the time. Subpar looks like a Heisman candidate. State was basically just trying to milk the clock in the second. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Like I was saying, like near the now, and they may have been doing that in the third quarter too. But I know because the offensive coordinator probably felt that, hey, Carolina, they can't do anything against our defense. But yeah. Definitely in the fourth quarter, after about 10 minutes, yeah, that's what I was saying, that, yeah, they are just content to just run this ball and run time off the clock. They get a first down, which they were. The offensive coordinator was just calling, hey, let's just run. We'll throw a little screen here to get the first down. Run. If we don't get it, we'll punt it. Stable, yeah. That's what made our defense look better. I give that to you, Jermon. I give that to you. Yeah, I was trying to be nice. Yeah. Regardless, it made us look better, and regardless, we still got 3 stops. Carolina should have tried. I mean, we should have scored on those. Then State would have had to ramp up their defense again, or ramp up their offense again. Take more chances. But yeah, you're right about that. I definitely give you that. I think we need a defensive line coach. We have the players. That might be it. That like I was saying, definitely. As you were saying, we don't develop the kids. So maybe another defensive line, a defensive lineman, coach, somebody that can teach these guys some tricks of the trade, how to, like I already said, how to get off the block, something. Our D-line seems like they have zero awareness, especially Evans. How are you trying to sack someone with Like, and that is an excellent way to put it there, Jermon. Like he was not aware of where the ball was, and I wanted to see that play again. Well, I wanted to see the play at that angle because all I saw was him literally standing beside the quarterback. Like the quarterback, like was I almost had to throw the ball over him to make that pass, and that was a heck of a catch on the sideline. But yeah, like how did he get turned around to the point where he didn't know where the ball was? He didn't know that the ball was gone. Our D line seems like they have zero awareness, especially Evans. How you trying to sack someone with your back toward them? How you trying to sack somebody with their back toward them? I was serious. I was concerned about that play, but they said something about it, but they got so caught up on whether that was a catch on the sideline or not that they never went back and showed that play. But boy, I wonder if since this is the last regular season game, will they even go look at the film? Will they even look at the film as a group? I'm pretty sure they will, but so Carolina will probably still get elected, will get invited to a bowl game, and hey, whatever it is, you guys, you know I'm going to stream it. So how about if I do, or when I do, whenever they announce when they play, you guys come back and we'll take a look at that and see if we can at least win one at the end. You know, have some kind of win, something positive going into next year. It's not, especially these days, it's not a lock. It's not a guarantee that Drake May will leave. It's not a lock, you know, because shoot, these days these guys can make a lot of money staying in college. You know what I'm saying? With the NIL, they can stay in college and still make money. And you know Drake got to be making he got to be making something. Got to be making something nice. So you never know. All right? It depends on how badly he really wants to go pro. You know what I'm saying? Because he can make money in college and not go. So it's a possibility he could come back. If he doesn't, does our Harrow guy, does he take over at quarterback? I mean, it's just that quick, guys. Just that quick. It's just like Drake May just got the job, and now we're talking about him going pro. I just saw what's his name? Is this what was the guy who was next in line before Drake May got there at Carolina? I just saw him playing last night. Was it for Arkansas he's playing for? I think his name started with a J. JC or something like that. Anyway, most of you guys know who I'm talking about. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, you're not answering me.
Is there something else I can help with?
Hey Siri, who was the second string quarterback for North Carolina in 2020?
I found this on the web.
So, okay, so that was Sam Howell. But it wasn't Sam Howell I'm talking about. Hey Siri, who's the second string quarterback for the Tar Heels in 2022.
I found this on the web.
You gotta protect this ball, man. This is a game time, massive situation. He's just carrying it like a loaf of bread. Tuck that thing, Big Jack.
So Kentucky takes the possession over, and after the fumble, it's Ray Davis again.
I gotta find it. It wasn't Jaquarius Conley. No, that was he played defense.
Kentucky up 31-24, under 5 to go, same score. Little defense coming to give this team some life, DJ.
Yeah, absolutely. Ashley Gelati's been an all-star all season long. Create this opportunity for kids.
All right, where are you at? Quarterback Jefferson Boaz.
Yeah, this guy is just special, man. He's able to extend plays, finds this wide receiver here, massive clutch throw.
So, game tied.
I gotta find it. Is it Christmas something? Jaquarius something? Somebody help me out. Who was the second string quarterback for North Carolina before Drake May got there? He was the guy that Drake May beat out for the quarterback spot. And I think I don't think he transferred, and I think he went to Arkansas because I saw him playing last night. That's been our season, Coach. Okay. Let's see. What was it 2022? All right. I'll find. Hey Siri, who's the quarterback for the Arkansas Razorbacks?
These are the listed quarterbacks for Arkansas.
Jacoby Criswell. Yeah. Jacoby Criswell is who I was talking about. Yeah, seems like it was just it wasn't no time ago. He and Drake May were fighting for the starting spot. Drake got it, and Criswell left. He's playing at Arkansas right now. They took a big loss yesterday. But anyway, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Tar Heel Nation, we come up short this season. Still a winning season, but it just doesn't feel that good to be 8-4. Not with the start that we start off with. And then we get to Georgia Tech and they beat us again. We stumble there a little bit. Actually, it started with Virginia, right? Yeah, Virginia should have won that game. Georgia Tech basically just took care of us. So we get then we beat Campbell. We struggle against Duke, which Duke was a decent team. That call the win could have been questionable. We still come out there with the win. We can't really do too much with Clemson. Clemson started looking like the Clemson of old, but I even think if we play State tonight the way we played Clemson, we beat State. But once again, I don't know what it is. I guess some of these teams we play, bro, they just got our number. The scouting is excellent. I mean, that's all I can say, and we can't do anything about it. But they always have our number. Is that a coincidence, or is it something going on that we just can't put our finger on? Do they just scout us? Do they know how to set up plays to beat what we do? And maybe their scouting department is better than ours. Maybe their setup for the game is better than ours. I would be interested, and I haven't been checking out State, but I'd be interested in what kind of plays they played what kind of plays they ran in the last 3 games. Do they look the same, or did that coordinator design some plays or pick certain plays to be successful against North Carolina? And does that happen with Georgia Tech every year? Because Georgia Tech, because this year, Georgia Tech's offense, especially in the second half, wow. To be set up, to set it up the way they set us up, just going with what the defense that we were running, to have nobody in the back after the first wave, after you get through the defensive line, it just seemed like no linebacker was there, and they just kept eating us up. I'm like, it's got to be some design in that. It's got to be some purposeful play calling in that. That's the genius of what other teams' offensives do against us sometimes. That's what I think. All right, well, guys, I've done enough talking. Right now, I'm just doing some babbling. I'm thinking out loud. I do want to thank all of you. All right, especially my road dogs, the ones that hang with me every time I come on, for stopping through. Jermon, you know, some of you may not be in the chat the whole game, but at the end of the game, you always come in, and I appreciate your input. Love it. Jermon, Tar Heel K, homeboy from Sims, Bailey, North Carolina. Michael Smitty, always stopping through. He'll stop through at the beginning, say, "What's up, coach? Good luck." Then he goes to watch the game or whatever. Then he comes back at halftime. Hey, love it, Michael Smitty. My man Casas. You know what, Casas? I don't know why I don't have. You know what? I'm gonna change that right now. Casas is in here a lot, so we're gonna give Casas the moderator tag. Let's see if I'm gonna do that right now. Got to go over here. All right, let's see if I can give my dude Casas a blue wrench. All right, I don't know if Casas is in here or still hanging out, but the next time he comes on, next time he makes a comment in the chat, he will have a blue wrench beside his name. All right, Tar Heel K. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys stopping by. So here we go. We're going to check this. We'll check the like button one more time. All right, didn't quite make it to 10 likes this time, but I'm gonna hit that horn again anyway. And that's for everybody. And you know, I think I'm going to be doing the Panther game tomorrow. So if you guys who are in here who have stopped by, come and hang out with me tomorrow. What time does the game start tomorrow? Panthers games usually start at 1. Hey Siri, what time do the Panthers play tomorrow?
The Panthers face the Titans tomorrow at 1 p.m.
All right, the Panthers face the Titans at 1 p.m. Carolina has only won 1, but the Titans have won 3. I can't say only 3. They are 3-7. You never know what's going to happen with that. And we'll be playing in Texas, right? All right, so I'm getting ready to get out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And I'm Coach. And I'll see you guys next time.